Hello, welcome
Hello.
back. A different crew in layout today, only 4 of us here. Our Americans are off liberating oil somewhere that is definitely ethical. I had to make the joke.
Immediately.
Immediately, I had it locked in the chamber. Welcome back. How are you? How are we all? Today's a bit of a chill one, bit of a small little in-house festival episode. Still a full episode of Realmhunters. Still our full level of delight we have with this such things, as our party has made their way back to Van Zeridan proper, the city of magic, really, a city that will fly one day. A city of college for some, a city of work for others, a city of hope for some. But as we get into it, to address the in-character reasons why Aurelian and Rhea will not be joining us. Aurelian is going to be currently busy trying to deal with Zanril's first feast and the consequent aftermath. And for some unknown reason, Rhea has gotten a letter from someone mysterious and has gone off to chase a lead. So it leaves the 3 of you on the 10th of Kelthar, 734 New Dawn, conveniently back in time for the spring festival for the Aether Lyceum.
Hell yeah.
So feel free to take your time today. Enjoy it. Mm-hmm. You have time. There is games to play. Make your way to the Lyceum at your leisure. We will be picking up in-game just after where we left off from the last session. After you leave the estate of the Tavises, Lady Tavis dismisses you all, and, well, the city is yours. There is a smell of fried foods in the air. The evening, well, less events. It'll probably pick up properly in the morning. You got back late for this. But there's still some food and livelihood to be had around the city. So, I open it up to you all immediately. What are you doing?
Well, Leo would know that this festival's going on, right?
Yeah.
It's year 3 for you, isn't it?
Second or third or something like that.
Yeah.
As we're leaving the estate, I'd extend the invitation to Ellie and Emmeline. There's a bit of a festival. I think we could use some downtime. How do you all feel about blowing off a little steam?
Festival.
It
Sounds
depends. Good. What is the festival?
The Spring Festival is a bit of a celebration that happens at the Lyceum every year. I have no idea what the festival is. I haven't asked as yet.
It is very much so a welcome back from the winter break, kind of have a little bit of fun before we get back into proper exam season. It's a mix of merriment. Each of the professors of your main professors puts on some form of magically equivalent festival activity for them. But there is always the staple. It's a school. Yeah, there is fried food. There is stupid games. There is win a game, get some tickets, exchange the tickets for the prizes. 17 different prizes to be getting this year.
Jesus. I say that to the guys.
But there's always the student body favorite of the dunk tank for the headmaster Kels from Cartoon.
Fuck's sake.
So if you're not doing anything, I'd love for you guys to join me. I'll be doing that before I hunker in for the weekend, and I've got a bit of work to do.
Do more homework?
Well, Lady Tavis has given me a spell.
You can say yes.
Help. Yes.
Well, I will have a look. I will see if it is for me. But tonight, we can have a look around.
Yeah. It's always a bit of fun. It's not too far either. Come on, I'll buy you a drink.
Then we're going.
So, as you wind your way through the streets, the Lyceum, the lights themselves, and the occasional firework popping above it can be seen. The the low thrum of a crowd off in the distance can be heard, and as you get closer, the laughter follows quickly soon. You see other students running by with various small tricks and what are probably very frustratedly so for the civilians of the city, pranks that will be played on many an unfortunate soul over the coming days. But this is a good thing for the students. As you get in, a lot of the tents, so to speak, the stages, the stalls for the events have been kind of closed down for the evening. Will be resumed in the morning. You have such activities as the dunk tank for Headmaster Kelsh from Karshoon. You have the Find Familiar obstacle course with 3 levels of difficulty. You have a pendulum reading or tarot reading from Professor Velon Maza. You have the Iron Stomach Potion and Elixir edition from Professor Calliope Brambleberry. You have Riddles in Different Languages from Professor Magnus Stoneheart. You have Cantrip Balloon Pop by Professor Ophelia Blackwell. And you have Owlbear Rodeo by Professor Talia Mithrin. Featuring a petting zoo with the visiting Professor Kelsier.
My boy!
My boy! He's back! He's back!
And better than ever.
As we get there, I'll find one of the little stalls that's selling. I'm sure they've got something like a mulled wine or a
Loads.
some incognito booze.
It's like 7 of them.
Yeah,
They're just like dotted
I'll-
around. 2 copper apiece.
I'll
Very
go and
simple.
buy. I'll go and buy 2 of those and hand them to the girls. Yeah, this is actually quite good. It's a white mulled wine.
Oh.
Takes a little sip.
It's
How
not
is
bad.
it, Des?
It's really not bad. It's nothing. It is very much so festival food.
Yeah.
Festival quality. It's not
I never had.
not the worst.
Yeah,
I think this is
they-
the first
they
time
say
I've
it's
had
usually-
white wine.
That's good for you.
They don't have it up north.
Well, you
Don't
tend to have a lot
import
more
it?
reds and meads and beers.
Sorry.
I'm sure they do import it. It's just, an ale house is where I would frequent, and ale houses don't usually have the aesthetic of white wines.
That is
You
fair.
know. Hmm.
Well, I suppose a toast to a successful mission for all of us.
Of course. 2 seconds. I'll have a tea, please, and I'll grab a small iced tea.
You don't drink, Leo?
No, it doesn't agree with me.
Fair enough.
But makes me fuzzy, and I don't know. I don't really enjoy it. But
That's
I'm
fair.
happy to join you all in a cheers. I think we've well and truly earned it.
We have. Good work, the two of you.
Very much so. Thank you.
And
um,
yourself.
Yourself as well.
Don't discount your contributions.
Oh, I'm not. I just know that. I just already know my contributions. Don't need to congratulate myself unnecessarily.
It's a team effort.
Yes. How are you feeling after finishing the mission, Leo? Must have been
No.
tough.
No. Still processing it. Maddie was a bit of a surprise, but glad she's safe. I do owe you all a debt of thanks, and I will work out a way to repay it all for you. But for now, mixed emotions. I'm glad she's close by. I'm glad I know where she is.
Mm-hmm.
I did get a bunch of new spells, which is nice.
Yeah.
There's always a benefit for a wizard like yourself.
Oh yes, Ever the Collector. It was a bit gory, and I'm not quite sure how that's sitting with me.
Good
Is that
family
the
is always worth it.
Is that the first time you've been in a situation like that, Leo?
not the first, but that was the most intense. I didn't try and avoid danger where possible. But yeah, that was the first battle I've been in.
You handled yourself well, considering it was your first.
Well, Puppet did most of the work.
We all know
But yes,
Puppet is the MVP.
Of course. But I don't know, the magic is what it is, and usually I'm pretty good at that, so very, very lucky we got out of there unscathed. Seeing someone put knives and swords into my sister wasn't very comfortable, but we got out of there in one piece.
We did. But it was always jarring. Your first combat like that.
Oh yes.
If you need to talk about it, I'm sure both myself and Ali would be more than happy to.
Of course.
Thank you. Haven't usually had much in the way of friends growing up. It's nice to have people around.
Well, I dare say that we are going to be doing a lot more work with each other. This group
Yeah.
that we formed.
I look forward
So-
to it. Seems to be a pretty well-rounded team.
So, Leo, you were traveling with Ria for a bit before you came to Venzeridan.
Yes, I was sent to I was sent to the Woad by one of the professors. We'll meet in a little bit. To go pick something up. I do a bit of moonlighting work at the Arvagrad Antiquity Exchange.
Oh.
A little bit of work in restoration of magical artifacts and so forth. That's basically where my trade has started. Again, if you've got any magical items, I could usually see to that they're put back in tip-top shape. The offer's always open, but part of that job, one of the professors reached out to go and pick something up from the Woad, and while this is my natural habitat, the Woad is usually a little bit of a wild setting, and I needed a guide. Fell in with Ria. We seem to have hit it off pretty well, and obviously the Woad is Ria's natural habitat, so it worked out pretty well. We got into a bit of mischief in there. I think we ended up on the other side of the planet.
Oh. That
Not on
is
the other side of the planet, but the other side of
Continent.
the Quentos.
Of Quentos,
sorry,
right.
Leo knows, Nathan doesn't.
Yeah.
It's early for Nathan.
Oh.
Not so much for Leo.
It's
Yeah.
so early. It's like 10 to 6. So Ria's looking for a bit of magical guidance, not from me, but from someone far more qualified and eminent, but made a lot of sense for me to drag her along, and haven't been able to shake her yet.
Did you meet the one she refers to as Granny?
No, not yet. I'm intrigued to meet her grandparents, both of them.
How about yourself, Ali?
Hmm?
Any stories from your travels down to Venzeridan?
Let's see. I don't think there was too much. I mean, weirdly, I did manage to bump into a professor from the Lyceum, but yeah,
Which professor?
this wasn't even Professor Blackwood.
Oh, Ophelia.
Yes, this wasn't even actually. I had no intention of coming down here when I met her. I was. And Ali sort of pauses for a sec. remembering tough times. So, this curse I have, it always has affected my family once we hit about 40. And a couple of months ago, my youngest sister turned 40. And so, the curse has never been anywhere close to deadly before. And this time it was a little different, obviously. So I was tasked with either finding Ophelia or finding some flowers in a nearby forest. I collapsed as I found the flowers, and woke up with two bandits standing over me discussing how they could get money out of my safe return to my family. They're long dead now. Yeah, I don't think they expected me to snap my bonds, but Ophelia saved me from a crossbow bolt that would have hit me about here. Instead, it went through the head of one of the bandits that assailed me. I don't know, it's like her magic caused the bolt to go in a wayward direction. But yeah, she mentioned that she might be able to help. Did help, actually. She gave me a few months. And yeah, said, come meet me here and I'll be able to help.
And hopefully she does. Have you
Yes,
had
hoping.
much in the way of contact with her?
Brief little conversations and things, nothing major. I think our new our employer may be able to help a little more than Ophelia could.
She will definitely be able to help in her own way, but she is close friends with Ophelia. The two of them together, I'm sure, would be probably the best place in the world to find a solution to your curse. You're in
I
good
hope so.
hands.
So as you're
I
all
hope
kind
so.
of standing around talking, like it's a more calm, reserved atmosphere this time of night. Like most stuff is going to happen in the morning. Ali, you feel someone like bump into your back. Oh, terribly sorry. You turn around and I'd say Leo and Emmeline, you could see there's this very short for an elf, long white hair, kind of nubby horns. Dressed well, got like this kind of alabaster fox mask just over the eyes. Sorry. And has a tray of drinks and kind of just skirts around and goes off.
That's okay. That's all right. That is a remarkably short elf.
Is that what Callus did as kids?
No,
No.
that's fucking
No, it's-
Aura.
It's Aura.
It's Aura. Motherfucker.
Holy shit.
Motherfucker. Jen is in here, but her character's in a different campaign can be.
And the first thing she does is assault a PC.
Yeah,
No,
she
some
does.
things never change.
She just turns around, clocks us. Like, nah, fuck you. I hate
Breaks the fourth
I
wall,
know who
sees
you are.
through to who's
you.
playing them.
Did that elf have horns?
Yes, that would be a shadow thing. Sorry.
Right. Weird. Anyway,
Emmeline,
were
how
we?
did you fall in? How did you fall into the toughest estate?
That is a bit of a journey, a bit of a long-winded one, but the short side of it is that I came to Venzerden looking for access to the Lyceum, looking for work, looking for, I suppose, a means to improve myself. Didn't get too far with that. I floundered around for a bit, but managed to catch Lady Tavis's attention. doing some work, and well, put through my paces like the two of you were, and prove myself.
Probably more than
Your-
aptly.
Your blade is a
What's
unique
passive
color.
perception?
Oh,
Ooh.
it's bowls. It is bowls. It's 13.
Why can't it ever be passive investigation?
I like how you say it's balls. It's 13, but that's just like the average. That's actually higher than average. You're just so used to mercs as being like.
Yeah, 37.
That's like
Anything
slightly
above
higher
a
than normal.
16.
No.
Nope.
Okay. As
We have no clerics in this party.
as Emily's kind of going through all this thing, you see, like, kind of from crouching behind Emily, you see two hands just kind of cup over Emmeline's eyes. Guess. As you see, Salia kind of just pops her head up over the shoulder.
Either Salia or Carol, and it doesn't sound like Carol, so I'm going to go with Salia.
Hello.
Kind of, oh, you're alive. I suppose that's good.
Yes, the other two are as well, in case you're wondering, but they are
Oh, all right.
obvious where
Grizzly.
Aurelian is at the moment.
Grisly, gory
If you-
deaths. Horrible.
If you
How
didn't
about
think that we had survived, then whose eyes were you thinking you were going to be covering?
I knew I
A
was covering
doppelganger.
Emily's. I just didn't know if all of you would survive.
Oh, right. Okay. I was like, hang on, what?
A mysterious doppelganger that has taken my form. No. Good to see you, Salia. How did your group go?
Extremely successful, actually. They
Perfect.
Good.
sent on a mission just south towards Mount Harthia, escorting something to do with something. Details and all that. But
Of course.
Of course.
they came, well, they did well. Nothing else should be expected of the Shadow Paradox. Yeah, they are quite good. And I was saying,
They are.
Wildfire 40, thank you so much for the Wishpond D20. That's not something we do during our mainline show. That's something normally during a D&D Academy, but we'll translate that to an advantage for the next player to roll.
Hell yeah.
But thank
Well
you,
then.
welcome on in.
Two successful missions, two successful groups.
I mean, it's
Not bad.
it is what it is. It's
Better
all
than
going
normal.
quite well.
Good.
Thank you. By the way, I've been meaning to see you, but
Oh,
thank you.
me.
Just like holds out the ring.
You
Of
know you meant
course.
to wear that, not hold it.
It is on my finger.
Well, what do you all come for the festival, have you? Oh, wait, of course you have. Leo's a student, isn't he?
Yes, it
Hmm.
is not quite my scene, but I am curious to have a look.
The Albert Radio is quite entertaining.
I shall enjoy
Yeah.
you doing that. But
Oh, no, I will not be doing it.
perhaps
This is the
more
most time
Alice.
I think so, yes.
Maybe.
I'd love to see
Thing
Rhea
is-
on it, to be honest.
That is a shame.
Oh,
you
she would be
able to see that.
clambering all over it.
And getting bucked off pretty quickly, I imagine.
So,
Yes. Yes.
When
very
did you
true.
all get back? I haven't been in the estate today, so.
Oh,
Earlier
A couple
today?
of hours ago.
few
Oh.
hours, yes.
Very fresh back then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can I get you all something to eat and go talk about your mission?
Yeah,
We
let's
did just
let's go
acquire
eat.
the Gilded Rose, so no need to put that on any cards or accounts.
True.
True.
I wonder, have you seen it since we've done up the place?
Being done up.
Hmm.
It will be a week or two before it's fully operational, I'd say. But the food's still good. Most of the rooms are still fine.
Hmm. That is good to know.
It's impressive
sure it
construction
is-
teams.
Yeah, only the best.
You know what? Now that
Okay.
you've mentioned it, I am starving. I haven't eaten since this morning.
Oh.
Shall we get some food?
Leo,
Sure.
you need to not get lost in your study. You need to eat. It's important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I've got a
Problem
carriage
for
just
future
outside
Leo.
the gates.
Sounds good.
wonderful. Lead the way.
Just gonna literally skips away.
Celia, elf, half elf, or satyr? For some reason, I'm thinking satyr.
I want
That's
to say
low.
Low as
That's
the
low.
average.
Low, yeah, low
I
is the
know
say so.
she's half elf, 6'2", auburn
Yep.
hair, half moon glasses, green
That's
eyes.
it. That's it. Yep. Thank you.
And she seems
We've
very comfortable outside of the manor today.
Mm-hmm.
But as she kind of gets to the carriage, you see similar person, kind of same person who collected you last time is driving the carriage. She just literally goes, gets in, leaves the door open. Inside the carriage, she's immediately
Thank
gone
you.
for a bottle of champagne
Thank you.
and pops it as you get in.
In the
Drinks.
celebratory mood.
Mm. You should know rewards for missions well done for our groups. I got an advance on
Of
pay,
course.
and well, I know what I get paid. I quite
And that
literally
is
do the
a-
books.
Well done.
That is a reason to celebrate more than anything else. Of course. Is it a good bottle of champagne? It's like
Yeah, it's
having
a
glass of it?
fancy bottle.
we
For
was
a
holding it.
especially for a drink like that. Please.
To moving up in the world.
So moving up.
She
I'm curious.
knocks it back, doesn't sip
Sally,
it.
Yeah.
if I may ask, where do your skills lie in terms of, obviously Emmeline's is with the sword and
Being annoying, scaring me unnecessarily in the middle of a festival.
Getting
Some
Emmeline
of it.
Scared
flustered
of
is
that?
definitely part of it. I'm no good in combat. There's a reason I don't get sent out into the field. If you hit me, I can and will cry.
oh, nice.
So,
Yep.
very, very limited magic. No offensive spells. Really good at maths and numbers.
Okay.
We're going to get on just
Cool.
fine.
Yeah, quite literally, no combat capabilities whatsoever, but I do manage the entire finances for the Tavis estate, so I'm very valuable that way.
Which
of
is
course,
no
of course.
small feat, I will imagine. I have seen the ledges, I have seen all the books. That is not a small task.
It's a job in
Very
itself.
impressive.
She takes her glasses off and tucks them into her thing. But no, I suppose I did have some formal training. I'm something of what you would call an inscriptor. I'm very good with books.
Okay. Right. Fair enough.
But-
Yeah, I struggle with most book-related things.
Can you read?
Yes, I can
That's a
read.
good question,
I taught
actually.
myself.
You can?
Insight check.
Yeah.
Everyone
Insight
quick.
check. Everyone just like stares like, can you?
Go for it.
That's a nat one.
Natural 19.
16.
She is fluent in 4 different languages.
she
Technically,
reads them.
actually, technically 7 languages, but still. She can read. She knows she's not good at it. She knows she's really slow at it. Yeah, she mentioned earlier this is the longest amount of time she's ever spent in a school.
Yeah, that's right. Some people aren't bookie. I'm
No.
not combat-y. I could not lift your glaive if you asked me to.
Can you try? That would actually be kind of funny to watch.
I mean,
I
not
mean,
for the
it is 8
carriage.
foot.
The roof looks
Yeah.
quite expensive.
I resent that,
It's all right.
first of all, Emmeline. Could I try? Yes. Am I going to? No. As that I can and I will cry if you bully me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't ask that of
Also,
you.
I can't believe you, but you are. I see.
That is exactly how I
See-
view this friendship.
The wisest decision in the world is don't be mean to the person who does the books. They can and will fuck you.
I mean, I didn't know that
realise
was
it was
on
our
the
kind of
table, but
relationship.
I have read things about bards.
Right.
Oh, there's I'm sure Aurelian in that case.
Yeah. Sorry.
Reflex.
Not my type. As the carriage kind of to a stop. Over here. Door opens.
Hop out, hold the door open for the girls.
She takes a silver coin and she puts it in your coat pocket.
Oh, sweet. I need every piece of gold that I can get.
I'm a wizard. Beg. This is finally a begging on the streets.
You hold the door for
I need
everyone
money
every
to-
single
for
time in the
spells.
hope that you have a tip.
Yeah, I need money for spells, please.
Aurelian goes, how are you
Desperately.
feeling tonight? Turns around to scream with a tip menu.
No, just
Thank
take
you. Yeah.
take disguise self and disguise yourself as a bellhop outside of a hotel and just farm tips.
I have disguised self.
So, as you get in, the Gilded Rose, there is like charring on the outside. There is very clear signs of fire damage. Inside, there's people still working. There's not many people sitting around. You see Alara, one of the owners is, well, former owner, is kind of preparing some stuff for the few regulars that were in here. Asali kind of walks in. She just clicks her fingers and points to one of the booths. And the woman kind of nods. And there is fear immediately in Alara's face when she sees Salia walk through. She knows what the click and the finger motion is. There is like a no, I don't want to, like, there is a I don't want to get in further with this crowd than I have to, and I know who that is. But Salia is just happy and quite literally skips to her table.
We're working for the mafia. Got it.
Yeah, very much so vibes. It's like the servers all get a bit more stiff. But food gets brought to your table very quickly.
Best
Awesome.
booth as well. You know how to pick it, Sanya.
Well, I am a creature of habit. I like to let my requests be known well ahead of time.
Fair enough.
So, tell me everything. Tell me how it went. Tell me, do you have any expenses actually? Do you need to spend anything? Money?
I mean, we were in the bush.
No. It was far from a glamorous time spending money and buying trinkets. I am
Alright.
still a bit, well, Emmeline just like lifts up her sleeve and just like shows like the clothes are still like tattered after the combat and
Yeah.
not exactly
I've
in the
been
best shape.
to do something about that sleeve, and I'll start casting mending to try and tighten up some of the bigger cuts.
We have like semi-permanent rooms here, don't we? As part of
You don't have like the same room every time, but you have rooms for free whenever you are here.
Oh, okay, cool.
So as long as there's rooms available, you can have them. You won't have to pay for them.
Yeah. Awesome.
It went
It
reasonably
was-
well. We've managed to fold some defectors of the hidden rings into. I assume we've got space and silence into into the influence of the estate, which is
Very good.
pretty good. Supported a rebellion, killed a tyrant.
Always very
Um,
good.
Yeah, quite
A
successful.
few good people
Oh,
along
yeah.
the way, unfortunately.
True, although not too many.
No.
A minimal loss is always
We
good.
we completed the mission with added bonuses on the side. So
And there was quite
Very
a buzz in the
successful.
estate about. Rumor has it you were contacted by Lord Tavis.
I was about to say, guess who I had the conversation with?
Carol is jealous. Quite jealous.
I know. I can't wait to rub it in his face. This is going to be quite a good time. But
Or is this not a common occurrence?
No one's
No.
spoken to Lord Tavis.
I am the first out of, well, in the estate besides Lady Tavis. But it was, I won't say much because you shall have the honor one day, but it was intense in a good way.
I wonder if it was just a lucky coincidence or whether there's something more special with you.
Of
Emily's
course, with me,
definitely special.
of course, it is special. Yes, recognizing my innate talents and capabilities. Of course.
Mm. Well, no, from what I heard, Carol had to pass a message on to Lady Tavis, who then passed it on to Lord Tavis, who decided to
Let's
cut out
not
all the
get
middle
bogged down in
workings.
details. Let's not get bogged down in details, Celia. All right, that is just.
Oh,
I
I think I
just
figured
take-
it out.
Figured the what out.
Well, why? The main reason that Lord Tavis decided to contact you.
Please,
Well-
what is it? What do you think?
We were all there when Aurelian was putting all of his feet in his mouth. Maybe that not exactly ticked them off, but
No, that was handled quite immediately after the dinner you all had.
Aurelian being pulled into the conversation was more a byproduct of
oh right.
telling and, not leaving things.
I think
Yeah,
Alex
but his
finally
friend-
puts the connection together.
Mm. It was me that he wanted to see, but I don't
How's
think
your
we need to
sister, by
spend
the
too
way,
much more
Leah?
time on that.
Alive, which is
That's good.
wonderful. The leader of those hidden ring defectors that we were talking about.
Interesting. We knew she was high up, but confirming rank is good.
Yes. It was
Yes, we,
quite.
You go.
No, please.
Yes, well, she was involved in removing the minor despot who was leading that group, and I think perhaps saved the heart and soul of those who were left.
Curious. I'll be eager to meet her, especially if she is going to be in our employ. I'll have to. Have to explain all the
Well,
way the accounts work.
Yes, well, I'm aiming to head down that way probably in about a week. You're welcome to join if you like. I'd like to go see my sister, and I need to find someone who can help me decode a piece of a piece of information that I've recovered.
What is it? I love puzzles.
Me too. Look around a little bit, pull off the haversack, pull out the hidden ring stuff.
Oh, that's ring magic.
Yes, I've deduced that it's a bit of a spell book, but can't for the life of me figure out where to start in reading it.
Oh, takes her glasses and puts them back on.
It's a bunch of rings on the pole. How do you read it?
Well, there's
Different languages.
little scratches and marks in the rings that aren't actually scuff marks. They're language.
Yeah, I couldn't quite work it out.
Right. Fair enough.
If you want, I could.
Check it.
I don't know ring magic, but I can get you in contact with someone who does. Or I suppose there's ring mages coming down. I'm sure someone in the college knows.
If yeah.
My
I'd
only
rather keep
concern,
this
if you
one-
ask them, is ring
Yeah.
mages tend to be quite secretive.
Well, I did save their life. I'm pretty sure they owe me one.
Yes, they did. Man, your sister did mention that is one thing that we should be able to get out of this arrangement is access to ring magic.
Very good. Having the foggiest how it works.
Well, welcome
I
to the
won't
club.
pretend. I think none of us here are expert ring mages, unless Ali, you've secretly kept it up your sleeve this whole time.
I mean, you are from the exact
Yes, I
same
can-
region where it operates from.
I can't. Magic is not my thing. I can.
Why
The
don't you take a
closest
look
I
and
can
see
do
if
to
it-
magic is heal with water.
I'll roll the staff over the table. Does any of this make any sense?
Ali, give me an investigation check. Or Arcana check.
Do I have proficiency in either? No. Okay. So that's a 16 minus 1 for either of them. 15.
I mean, you've seen this stuff before. You've seen some of the guards in Bellerin themselves have staffs like this. You've seen how they sometimes pull off specific rings and like interchange some of them in and out, some add them off. No two ring staffs are quite the same. You're not sure exactly how they work, but you recognize it, and you're like 80% sure that if you could cast magic, you could do something with this stuff. You're like, if I did maybe this or that, I think I could get it to work. Like just from repetition of hand motions of what you've seen other people do.
Mm. If I had any connection to what do they call it? The weave? Then I would be able to do something with this, but no.
Well, that's all right. It's a project for another day.
Yes.
I'll
I
roll
seem
it
to be
across the table again.
collecting projects at this point. Back into the haversack.
So, Zalia, what is your plans the rest of the evening?
I want cake.
You want the cake? Do they sell
Yes.
it here or?
No, I'm going
Oh.
to go get it somewhere else, and then I'm going to go home and fall asleep and eat my
Oh.
my waiting cake.
No,
Do you want to come and watch a bunch of students fall off an owlbear?
In the morning, I will. I think they're done for the night. They're set back up in the morning.
Oh, good.
Right.
I'll be back there in the morning, not early, but I will be.
Need your sleeping?
I don't let the hair down all too often, but when I do intend to do it the right way.
With cake.
We're all entitled
I mean,
to a
this-
cheat day.
Exactly.
It is
right.
as good as reason as any.
Are you coming back to the estate tonight?
Probably.
Yeah.
I would say that there's a good chance.
Knock on my door
Actually-
when you get there. I might be conscious.
Mhm.
And we will. Unless you're in a cake coma by that stage.
If I'm passed out, just put me in my jammies. And she kind of steps up and rubs her eyes and takes her glasses back off, tucks them down, and walks kind of a very kind of curvy line towards the door.
Thank you for dinner.
Her hand just kind of waves behind her.
You reckon she believes that she's walking in a straight line right now?
Oh, no, I believe she doesn't.
100%. Yes. Actually, no.
It's the
Knowing her,
building
she
movie.
would own up to it and acknowledge the fact. So, another good, successful night for us.
I think. Yes, I think so.
Yes.
Are you
I'm
heading back to the estate, or are you going to stay here for the night?
no. I will head back to my room in the estate.
I've got to drop some things off in my dormitory at the Lyceum, but shall we call
Right.
this as good a meeting room as any?
Yeah.
Works for me.
I'd love for you to join me at the I'd love for you to join me at the festival tomorrow morning. Not too early. I'm leaving Ali in a bar, so
Oi.
I said it.
Yeah, I can hold my drink.
How much of
I
it?
mean, they have a lot
More
of
than you.
alcohol here.
I mean,
They do.
obviously.
I literally worked in an ale house.
And
I'm good.
yet you're still here, so you know what? Maybe you're right.
Well,
But
shall we call it there? I'm going to
Yes.
head back to the rooms. Emily, I'll walk you out. Ellie, I believe we
Right.
have rooms here, unless you want to come and crash on the floor in my dormitory in the
No, I'll
Lyceum.
speak to I've forgotten her name.
Alara,
Alara. I'll speak to Alara.
Unless anyone wants to do anything specific tonight, we're going to go through our long rests.
I think I spent some time working on my father's like pauldron and polishing it and restoring it a little bit more.
Okay.
I
knocking
will
on.
transcribe some
Yeah.
spells, but that's basically all I want to do before I pass out.
Okay.
Knocking on Sally's door, she passed out by the time I get back.
Kind of knocks the door. You see kind of, she's got this beautiful like lectern kind of desk for all her books to be set up on. And she's got like 3 or 4 like wedding cake size cakes just kind of on her
Jesus.
desk. And but all three of them kind of have like a sizable chunk taken out of each of them, and she's kind of just like on the desk like this. It's like it's raised at an
Legend.
angle, so she's just like,
It's just an outline, like a chalk
alright.
outline of icing.
Let's get you to bed. She's
you
going
kind
to
of
just like
peel her off the desk, the face just
yeah.
cake down the side of each. She's smushed into the plate. It's in her hair.
Get a cloth. Yeah, get a cloth. Try and like clean out as best as I can.
She kind of sees. She goes, "Oh, Emmeline, do you want some cake?
You were sleeping in the cake.
I do it right."
Look, you don't half-ass it. Let me just
Oh.
clean this up. It's quite the
Top
mess you've
drawer. I
made.
need my jammies.
Alright, let me get them. So, rummage around. Pull out the jammies.
You know, help her into her pajamas, and she kind of, as you kind of get her towards her bed, she just like, you know that like the grip of a drunk person sometimes knows
Yes.
no bounds. You just get like grabbed around and pulled down. She goes, "Oh, just for a spoon for a minute," and she just like wraps and coils.
I don't have a choice here, do I?
We never see Emmeline again.
Alright.
And you're just like, and her hair it's just like on you. It's just,
Yeah.
and Strules, man, it's just you're there. She's gone.
Yeah. Yeah. She's out for the night.
But you all get a long rest. You're woken up early in the morning by the sounds of festival of merriment throughout the city.
Des, I would have used the allotted allowance for spell paper and ink. 125 more worth.
Yep.
So I'm down to 175 because Ice Knife is conjuration, baby.
Let's go.
Oh, nice. Let's go.
Nice.
So I've got Ice Knife and Augury now.
Nice knife.
This is a nice knife.
Emmeline just peel herself like
Give me a contested grapple check, athletics or acrobatics.
uh,
I rolled a natural 18 plus 2.
I rolled a natural 2.
You try, and I just like
Plus 18.
constrict.
Alright.
A minute.
1 minute.
Kind of.
What's the
Not
weather
much.
like out?
It's a beautiful spring day. It's kind of like the thaw is fully hit. The sun is shining early. Shadi kind of
It's like
opens her.
it's that really crisp, like super bright mornings.
Yeah.
It's just like
No, as the
Is it
morning comes
cold or
to,
is it a bit warmer?
it's starting to warm up. It's a good kind of middle of the road temperature. As you kind of wake up, each of you in your respective beds from the nights you've had, Salia looks at Emily and goes, "Oh, my head."
That is probably a mix of the cake and alcohol mushing together.
That's okay. How did
At least you
get
have
here?
breakfast. Well, I came in because you told me to knock on your door, found you passed out head first in the cake, points to the desk.
Rubber
So I
hands
helped you.
and just like pulls crumbs and icing. He goes, "Oh,
Precisely. I cleaned it off of your face, at least.
it's not bad."
I imagine it would have been better the night before, not covered in hair. But helped you in to bed, and you refused to let me go.
Sure. You just wanted a spoon. She kind of stretches. So,
Leo has been up early tinkering with some stuff before he goes to try and find the guys.
what have you been tinkering with?
It's a surprise tool that will help us later.
All right.
ooh,
So, as each of you begins to make your way to the Gilded Rose, or if there's anything you wish to do, please let me know before we get to that.
Look, Emily's just gonna get like a fresh pair of clothes and like change a little bit. Considering it still hasn't after the travel. This is a day out around people in the city. Wants to look a bit nicer.
I think that was a pretty...
As you leave the Tavis estate, Leo's sitting at the entrance gate, being up early, kind of just waiting, assuming we'd walk in together, because my money is on Ellie. Well, he tied one on last night, so she'll be up late. She'll be up, later in the morning.
Yeah, it was a rough night for Ellie, so she is definitely like mid to late morning.
But it's a warmer day, so Leo is out of his work clothes and is just wearing a button-up shirt with a vest on, sleeves rolled up. Just flicking through a book, and the rabbit's just kind of munching on some grass at the front of the estate.
So, you walk out, Emily. You meet up with Leo. You collectively make your way to pick up Ali, and as you get to the gates of the school, it is a buzz with activity. There is people running around. There is some of the younger students, especially, kind of just like, typical like children scream. Who knows why? They just make noise and they go fast.
Oh, it's so loud.
This is busier than I was expecting, but I suppose makes sense.
Oh yes, it's quite the to-do.
Right. Where do you start with all
before
of
we head in?
this?
I've been busy this morning. I've made you all something. I take out these silver chains with a gold coin that's had a hole punched through it, and the gold coin is gemmed, and the gems they're like glass and quartz and that kind of thing. They're not expensive gems, but inside is the Van Horn crest in gems on the gold coin. My sister and I used to fiddle with these when we were children. I've been thinking of a way to repay you for saving her life, and coming with me on this. This is a promise coin. Don't spend the gold, the gems that I've scratched off the actual embossing on the coins, so they're not really worth anything anymore. But essentially, these are a freebie, and I've made one for Aurelian and Rhea when they arrive as well. If you ever get in any trouble, you can cash these in to either myself, my sister knows what they are as well. Whatever it is, I owe you one, both of you. And these are for you.
Thank you.
Faced money?
Of course.
I will remember this, Liam. Just pockets it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hopefully the time comes where I'll never need to cash it in and everything goes well, but if I need to, I will remember.
If you ever get in trouble, I'll never forget what you've done for my sister and I. But no, anything. It could be go to the shops to pick up wine. It could be work out how to reverse time. This is completely carte blanche.
Wow, that's you put a lot of faith in people.
I give them the benefit of the doubt.
And the way she said it, it's not judgy or anything. It's like
And you all did me a solid. It seems like a quid pro quo.
Of course. But let us now see what awaits us on the inside.
Yeah, come on, let's go watch some students get mauled by an owlbear.
Yeah, let's keep moving. Does that child ever stop screaming? I don't think he's taken a breath in like 10 minutes.
I think that's multiple children.
Oh god.
working together to destroy our minds.
We're
Anyone know
succeeding.
silence?
Not yet.
As you are walking, you see, kind of very close to the entrance, there is a very big booth that is surrounded by a lot of people kind of pointing and oohing and eyeing. You see manning the booth, Professor Elwyneth, and it just says like in block lettering above it, just prizes. They kind of sitting there.
Hello, Professor.
Hello, redeeming some of your tickets, are we?
Not yet.
No, just started.
No, just got here.
Oh,
Mhm.
well,
What have we got in terms of prizes for the day, or is it all lucky dip?
no, it's tickets per prize, so it really depends on what you want. So we've got this year we've got for 5 tickets a bag of feasts, which will produce 1 full meal per day of your choosing. We've got the coin of iffy luck, which 5 tokens, which if you spend an action to toss it, heads you get advantage on your next check, tails you get disadvantage on your next check once a day.
That's so
awesome.
iffy.
We've got a runestone
Oh.
bracelet, 6 tokens. It allows you to cast shield once per day without expending a spell slot.
Ooh.
We've got for 3 tokens a whimsy quill. It can write you 1,000 words a day, but it will add profanity and doodles.
I feel like we should get that for Aurelian. I think that's actually a marked
boon.
improvement on his
Brilliant.
writing.
For she kind of giggles.
Oh no.
For 2 tokens, you can acquire yourself your very own feather of fall. Speak the command word. You will knock yourself prone.
And that would be a good prank to pull. I like it.
For 2 more tokens, you can get the Ring of Flickering Flame. It gives you access to the Control Flame cantrip. There's
want it.
the Moth Lantern, which once per day you can cast Dancing Lights with, and while inside that light, you get a +1 to your Wisdom saving throws. We've got, for 1 token, a Bubble Wand. For another token, we've got a Gilded Leather Satchel. For another 1 token, we've got 10 gold pieces worth of ink and paper, limited to 3 per customer. For
That's not
1
enough.
token, you can get a silver compass. For another token, you can get an Everburn candle. For 1 more token, you can get an Ever Ice Frosted mug. For a token, you can get a mysterious journal. Not really sure what it does. For 6 tokens, you can get a very fine cloak, which would give +1 to any charisma-based ability check. And for 3 tokens, you can get a star map chart, which mechanically would give you a +1 bonus to any checks made to do a divination.
Ooh.
Oh,
Some nice prizes this year.
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
nice prizes.
This ain't the usual whimsical prizes.
Oh,
I need
I
all
mean,
of it.
this is a magic school we're talking.
Mhm.
Like, compared to just, some small backwater towns.
Yeah.
And for reference, the bag of
Big.
feast, if you consume the meal, you get 1d6 temporary hit points.
Ooh. I love
Give
that.
that to the squishies.
Little baby hero's feast.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
open it, you go, mac and cheese, and you pull it down. It's just handfuls of macaroni and cheese.
You open it.
The bag does not
mayonnaise.
specify plate.
That
It
is
is
the
not
meal.
a plate of meal. It is a bag of
Does,
meal.
does the bag clean itself?
No.
Buy it and find out.
All right. Well, I guess we need to go and get as many tickets as we can as fast as possible. Professor, I do need to come and
Yeah.
see you in a couple of days. I've made some progress on that platinum disc.
Is it driving you mad?
No,
Did it drive you
quite
mad?
the opposite. No.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Well, I'm eager to
In
hear
the next
what you found.
in the next couple of days, I'll have it basically solved.
That would be impressive.
And Leah's gonna.
Oh.
I'll see you in a couple of
Could
days.
you get
Bye.
me a funnel cake if you're passing by? She reaches into her pack.
Yes,
and
I
gets
will.
like a silver piece,
Yeah.
and she goes, "Keep the change, just whatever it is. Buy yourself one as well."
Okay. I'll go
And-
and do that.
Yeah, it's like 2 silver, not 2 silver, 2 copper.
Yeah.
So.
I think as we're
I will-
walking, Ali will pull out the pauldron that she's made a bit of a dent in the restoration process, and is just asking for tips and stuff from Leo with how to go about it. Not asking for Leo to do it, just pointers.
Oh, certainly. If you bring it around later,
Yeah.
I'll write you some notes. I've got some instructions I can see. Yeah, there's about 6 or 7 things that I think you've missed.
Yeah, I have basic training in blacksmithing and stuff, but
I have very specific
Restoration's a bit
training in
different.
blacksmithing and restoration.
I have a specific set of skills.
Yeah. I'm
So-
actually trained in smith tools.
As you look around, there's stalls aplenty, people aplenty. What would you like to do first? I can read them out for you, your options again.
What's like the
How do we
first, like, is there like an
game
order
this?
to them throughout the day, or is there like just all
No,
going
it is like
simultaneously?
just go do whatever you want. It's like it's all in like a vague
So-
circle.
Do we want to split up and do our own? Because I don't imagine all of these would interest us.
Oh,
do we want to
I was-
combine our tickets at the end? Since
We
are
can see
kind
how
of-
many we have.
I have my eye on about 3 or 4 of those items.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure you all have about the same.
Mm.
I definitely think we need to pick up a few things for Rhea and Aurelian.
Of course.
It is their fault for missing this.
No, that quill is going to Aurelian.
That quill is definitely going to
If we
Aurelian.
have enough to buy the quill, but there are some useful
That
things.
quill's
in
going to
there.
Aurelian, and we're not telling him about the profanity and doodles.
That-
Oh
does.
no!
But I do need to put us under a unbreakable bond here. We cannot tell him that there are enchantments on the quill.
Oh no, no.
What enchantments?
That,
See, I was wanting to give him the feather and not make him fall over. But
Okay, that'd
Oh,
be
you
fun.
will
That
also
would be also
grasp.
funny.
you're so right. We need to get both.
and we can always position like a pie or something that he falls into it head first on the ground,
Or just a muddy puddle.
or just a muddy puddle.
All right. I think I'm going to go and ride an owlbear. That sounds like a euphemism. It's not.
I need to watch
Good
this.
luck.
Come on. You cannot miss the Albert Rodeo. It's hilarious.
True. Let us go. Let us watch Ali struggle for dear life.
As you're kind of walking, you see, as you look around, you're like, wait, is Headmaster Kaelstrom over there? Wait, is he over there? And you realize there's like 6 or 7 of him walking around doing security on the event.
Yep.
Of course.
Professor, aren't you supposed to be in a dog tank?
Professor
I say this to
Kaelstrom
every single
Karsoon.
copy.
Each one
every single
responds with the
copy.
same thing. Professor Kaelstrom Karsoon is currently in the dunk tank. If you do have a question you wish to have directed to him, please do so.
Fair enough. Next one. Aren't you supposed to be in the dog
Professor
tank?
Kaelstrom Karsoon is in the dunk tank. If you have any specific request, you must direct it to him.
And it's repeated in several different like common languages.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just does it like it's on the intercom. It just blares every couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Subtitles. Yeah.
Albert Rodeo, let's go.
So
Yep.
as
Let's
you
do it.
go down,
Start
you
strong.
find there's this like very like kind of cleared area. You see someone that we haven't met on stream yet, and I don't think anyone's actually met. You see a tall, thin human woman with piercing blue eyes, long curly blonde hair, kind of in a side braid right now. Impeccably dressed, kind of very vibrant robes. Yeah, a little eclectic, some might say, a little whimsical. Depends who you ask.
Who isn't?
You see Professor Talia Mithrin, a human woman, but very capable of her craft. Professor of Arcane Creatures and Summonings. As she sees you all approach, you see standing to her immediate right a very tall elven man, a woad elven man, in a large brimmed sun hat and overalls.
Yes.
As you approach, she goes,
Hello, Professor.
Leo, introduce me to your friends.
Oh, this is Emmeline and Ellie. There's some friends from the other side of town. I thought I'd bring them on for the festivities. Ellie
pleasure to meet you.
is desperate to get on the Albert.
You'll have to talk to my good acquaintance here, Kels here. Darling, if you wouldn't mind. And you see this guy kind of takes the sun hat off. He goes, oh, hello.
Darling.
Pleasure to meet you. So Okay,
It's a pleasure.
quick rules. Don't pull the feathers. If you got to hold on to the saddle one hand, nothing else. It's all in the thighs. Hold on for dear life.
Right.
It consists of 3 major jumps of varying height. If you need to get out, just put both hands up in between jumps. No shame in tapping out. Horace
Righto.
is a gentle beast.
Horace.
Of course, his name's Horace. I love this guy. What color is the owlbear?
A tawny owlbear.
Nice.
Cutie bear.
Right though. Well,
I would recommend have a plan. Have a plan how you're approaching it. Be quick or be strong or be smart of your approach. But
right though.
I assure you it can go very well. This has been tested by many young children over the years and various students of mine. It is safe. So,
I have my adept
if
moments.
you can survive all 3 jumps, you'll be rewarded with 8 tickets. If you can survive 1 jump, you'll be rewarded with 2. If you survive 2 jumps, you'll be rewarded with 4. 8 if you can get the 3rd one. How does that sound?
I'll
Alright.
use telekinetic
Sounds good.
shove to push Ellie forward.
If I may just stamp
As
the back
she's
of
already
your hand
stepping
there,
forward, so she
use a little
stumbles.
ink stamp, just so people don't repeat. We don't want them getting. It's not recommended to do this more than once a day. You just
Right though.
the back of your hand, and
Can't
he
just
opens the
farm
gate,
it.
and you see. Yeah, that's it. You can't farm these tasks, guys.
No.
Oh yeah, and as Ellie's pushing forward, good luck. Hold tight. I cast guidance.
Thank you.
Ali, you've seen owlbears in various texts and stuff. This is a big fucking owlbear. Horace is
Oh.
about a size category larger than your average owlbear. As he just boom, boom.
You are beautiful.
The beak
Okay.
kind of gets close to you. So it's like picking at your hair, just clipping onto you. And it gets
that's
down very low.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'll get on, and I am trying to be strong, which I'm hoping is athletics based.
Yeah.
Because with that guidance, I get to add 2d4 to this first check.
So as it gets
Save
up
the
top,
guidance for.
you put one hand on it. He goes, Kelsier kind of, Professor Kelsier calls up to you, goes, "Are you ready?"
Yeah, I hope so. It's
Right.
been a while since I've been on the saddle. I'm just
Kinda
checking
turns
the
it
guidance. Do I
in-
pick when I add it, or
You can pick when
is
you
it
add it,
the
yeah.
next?
Or actually, no,
Choice.
what's the wording
Cool.
on guidance?
Awesome.
Yeah, choice it should be.
It's
Oh.
literally, and one ability check of its choice.
Within the next minute.
So, within the next minute.
Those of you who speak Sylvan, you hear Kelsier kind of soft, and he goes, "Horace, little leap," as the owlbear poof, and poof, up once, and the feather kind of pop out a little bit, and poof. Can I get a athletics check for your first one?
Yep, I am using the focus technique Adept Moment. When I make a skill check with a skill I have proficiency in, I may spend 1 focus point as a bonus to roll a d4 and add it. So,
Go for it.
use athletics check. Good start. That's a 16 plus 3 for 19.
Easily done.
plus
DC
another 7 for-
12. So it.
Yep.
And you kind of rock, and you're like, "Oh, that's not bad." And Horace kind of looks up at you, and like the beak kind of comes back and like pecks at your kind of calf a little bit, like just like playfully.
Come on, friend.
Kelsier kind of calls him,
Bit
goes,
bigger.
"All right, good job. You ready for a second time?"
Let's go.
And he swaps to Sylvan again. He goes, "Horace, big leap," as it kind of really feels it push into the ground and, poof, and goes high. And then just as before it hits the ground again, the feathers kind of pop out a little bit, trying to soak some of the impact. Give me another athletics check.
Okay, so that's a 10 plus 7 plus 3 for 20.
Second check, DC 16. You succeed. It's a bit more rocky, but you're confident, you're strong, you're holding on.
Come on.
Right.
Kelsier kind of looks up, down at your friends, goes,
Go on, Ellie.
"You think they're ready for the last one?"
Yeah, she's
Let's go.
definitely ready. She's got this.
Then Kelsier
Let's
swaps
see how
to
big of a check
Sylvan
I
once
can
more
make
and
with
goes,
guidance.
all right, Horace, make a shake. As Horace gets up on his two hind legs. And you hear Kelsier mutter a word. And Horace gets an enhanced leap and up. And the air itself starts blowing you back and you're like, oh shit, one-handed. And as it comes down, it kind of pivots midair and it's only the front two legs are coming down now to get the landing. Give me an athletics check.
Holding on.
Oh, your boy got this, I reckon. That's a 17 plus 7.
17 plus 7. With the DC of 22 for the final leap, you come crashing down and you shake your thing, barely getting over by 2. And you think it's going to slip, but your hand clutches. And Kelsier goes, good job. As Ali's hair is just like pushed all back from the wind.
Just a little ruffle of Horace and just
Kind of
breakfast
back
nearly
and
came up then.
kind of grabs you by like the shoulder, kind of scruff your clothes and helps get you down. And gives a big shake. And as you get down, Thalia kind of just starts counting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tickets. Here you are, honey.
Thank you, Professor.
Good job. Well done.
Good work, Ali.
Getting on, Leo?
All right, Leo. Yes, I suppose I am.
Come on.
I'm going to be the guidance bitch today.
Every day.
Guide. Yeah. I jump on. What were the 3 ways we could do this?
You can either plan your approach of how you want to try and get on the saddle and figure out your way of your handling it. So try and intelligence your way through it. The proper way to sit and place yourself. You can dexterity it to try and be quick adjustments, or you can just raw strength on it.
Yeah, well, Leo's been watching very analytically to try and work out the correct way to do this. Totally not his forte, but I'm going to try and be clever about it. And now that I've understood that there are 3 jumps, the heights of them all.
Okay. So, as you get the first one, as you kind of climb up, Horace looks at you and goes, butts you with the beak.
Oh.
Gives you another boop.
Leo doubles.
Give him a little scruff around the head. Good to
He
see you
lets
again,
you up.
Horace.
And then as you kind of get up, Thalia goes, Leo,
Yes, Professor?
double or nothing, big jump first.
Oh, I hate this. Deal.
Come on, Leo. Let's go.
Double or nothing. No, I need tickets.
Hey, you'll get them later. This will be funny.
Can I have the 2? Oh, I'm going to try and wangle this. Can I have the 2 for the first jump if I fall off? It's the big jump first.
Yes. She's fine. So, as you kind of get up, you hear Kelsier casting, and you're like, oh no. And you're like,
I'm
first
fucked.
one, no. As he kind of calls the command to Horace, he goes, looks at Thalia, and there's like, you look at them as there's like, that's not normal. They give it like an eye connection. He goes, Horace, do you speak Sylvan?
No.
Does anyone?
Nope.
Nah.
So for the people in the crowd that speak Sylvan, he goes, Horace, knock him loose. As you see, the owlbear kind of pulls down into like this tight ball and then digs its claws into the ground. And with a bit of a twist, puts one arm in front of the other and jumps to turn in space. Give me an intelligence ability check.
Come on.
Cool. I want to try and identify whether this is just straight intelligence.
Straight
or can I try
intelligence
and
is
pick
just
up...
straight intelligence.
Yeah, okay, cool.
It is harder to do
Cool.
this with intelligence than athletics.
That's fair. Well, that's not bad. That's 14 on the dice. I don't think I can get there. 14
Maybe.
plus 4 is 18, and guidance is another 3, so 21.
One short as he
Motherfucker.
and you come off as you see Leo just and the arena around. You just see the kind of the what you thought was like just packed earth around the area kind of puffs up like a marshmallow and just.
Wait. If I get thrown off, can I fly back onto the owlbear?
You can, as you fly back on, just go, disqualified.
Disqualified was not the same jump. If we're calling out cheating,
Takes 2 tickets. Here you go.
thank you. Fair enough. Float down. See you next year, Professor.
You'll see me in class, but sure.
Oh, you know, in this environment.
Unless you plan to skip out on classes, yeah.
I mean, it makes
I
sense
mean-
with how you've been treating Puppet. That's a
Puppet
joke.
is an angel.
All right. Well, there's
I've got a-
one left in your accompaniment.
I will
Emmeline, was
pass.
Oh, come
I
on,
will
Emmeline.
pass.
I need the tickets.
Oh, no.
Weak.
And there are plenty more games for us to take part in.
Boo.
As Emmeline says that, there's like 3 kids ages 9 through 11 that giggle at Emmeline.
Just like side eyes them. Clear.
Makes a note of their faces. I'll remember this.
Yeah. Those kids.
Vicious
look,
mockery, melt their brains.
what happened to Aurelian would look like child's play compared to them. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no.
So, as you
Half a stove.
come away from the first event, 10 tokens the richer.
Let's go.
8 for Ali, 2 for Leo. Where would you like to go next?
So can you just read out the listers?
So, you've got the dunk tank for the headmaster. You've got the find familiar obstacle course with 3 varying difficulties. You've got various pendulum readings or tarot readings that no tokens available for them, but maybe get a gleam into your future from Professor Velon Maza. You've got the iron stomach of potions. You've got riddles from different languages, or you've got the cantrip balloon pop.
Oh, I quite like all of them.
Yeah.
But I chose this one, so it's not my turn.
Let's go
I
to the
reckon
cantrip.
we each pick one
Cantrip.
and do it that way.
So, cantrip balloon pop.
Cantrip
as you
balloon
go
pop.
in very much so like more like dueling robes. Professor Ophelia Blackwell is kind of sitting there, arms folded. You see there's various like these big red balloons. One of them's kind of stationary, one of them's floating around, and one is blinking in and out of existence intermittently. And she kind of sees you all walk up and she goes, "Hello,
Hello, Professor.
how
One
are
of
we
the
Question.
all?"
balloons is wrong.
Would have I met Ophelia before
Yeah, you
considering
met her.
her? Yeah. Ophelia?
The
Good to
tiefling
see you.
with deep crimson skin, long,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful black hair, horns that
Great
curve
smoke
back from the
show.
forehead, these almost glowing yellow eyes. She sees you and she goes, "Well, are we here? Have you been practicing your battle magics?"
I have. I put 3 scorching rays into someone's face the other day.
It was impressive.
Aggressive, but I am impressed. Was that
They
from the
put a
homework
sword
I had
through my
assigned you?
sister. So. Yes,
Did you transcribe it to your book before you cast it?
of course.
Very good. Ali, sidebar real quick for you, please.
Okay. Sure.
Leo, man the stall. Don't let anyone sign up until I come around. Don't take any of the tickets. I've counted them.
It'll cost you 1 ticket to do so.
Sure, it's fine. As she
should've
kind of
asked.
pulls,
You should have gone higher, Leo.
I'm not much for negotiation. I
as
take
you
one
get
of
pulled
the
aside, she
tickets.
goes, "So I've been researching your blood a little bit more, Ali. I did want to try and catch you, my good friend. I believe you're working for her. She's been helping with research. The Lady Tavis is very good, but interesting development. So let me show you." She takes out she clicks her fingers in a bag, kind of just summons like a very small, like kind of handbag, and reaches into it. And she pulls out a small vial that's like, looks like blood. And she kind of crouches down and she opens it. And then, so I've been adding smaller concoctions to your blood to figure out what it could be. And she pours it onto the ground and it pours like regular blood. And then almost like it sends out and like, not scabs, but like it congeals. I was like, and like almost like it's clawing its way towards something and it's pulling itself in one direction. And the blood is literally
Like
moving on the
magnetizing?
ground. Yeah.
What direction?
From where you are eastward. I believe it's trying to go to
Okay.
the woad.
Oh. That is...
Don't know what it means yet. Still working on it.
Well, could it be to do with my father being a...
I very much
Protector
so
of the world.
imagine so. Imagine so indeed. It's not...
Okay.
Blood shouldn't be trying to claw its way anywhere.
No, it shouldn't. I will show you, and I'll show her the pinky. This appeared after I had a vision of my father speaking to a hobgoblin.
Come to my office at the end of the day just so you I have to man
Yeah,
a
of
stall
course.
all day. But I will get an account
not
from
the
you and I
problem.
will draw more blood.
Of course.
I'm
Of course. Thank you very much.
Lindis
Professor.
does tell me that her husband does, in theory, know a solution, he thinks. Which should be interesting. I've never actually met him, so it'll be nice to meet him eventually. And
Yes.
he's meant to be an expert in this sort of stuff, so perhaps with
So I'm
my
told.
expertise and his, we can figure out another approach. But I also have a theory, and it's a potion, but it might work. I have had to ask Professor Calliope has it. I will. Well, she's working on it. It's like an essence
good.
of the woad. It should hopefully help. The current running theory is your own blood is trying to pull its way out of your own body. So I'm going to try and give it a little bit of essence of woad to not be trying to claw its own way out of you.
Oh, so it thinks that I am... Huh, okay, cool. Oh, actually, interesting thing. In relation to the Tavis estate, are we westward of it? Because there is a
You
little
are.
bit of a woad there.
You are west of the estate.
Interesting.
It's still going east, which
Yeah.
could be concentration of
The woad
woad,
is
could
east.
be.
Cool. All right, well, thank you very much, Professor.
Stop by to me this evening.
Oh, yeah, of course. You have a big queue.
Fuck's sake.
No, you have to wait. I'm sorry, but she's indisposed.
She comes back and she goes, "Form a line!" And everyone just kind of... Alright.
But you owe me more than one ticket.
We agreed on one. You'll get what you're paid. Now,
Yeah, fair enough. I take the ticket.
so, popping some balloons, trying your hand, cantrips
Abs-
only, no scorching ray.
Sure, deal.
Rules are simple. 3 and 3. 6 seconds a cast. You must pop 3 balloons in 18 seconds.
Yeah.
Would you like
Sounds
to
good.
try?
Pull my
What if
wand
we
out
don't
of
have
my breast pocket.
cantrips?
I can provide you with a ring that will give you limited access to a cantrip. You usually have to return it though.
Cool.
All right, I'm ready.
All right.
Let the experienced ones go
Emmeline?
first.
Yes.
Simple enough. Pop 1 balloon, you get 1 token. Pop 2 balloons, you get 3. Pop 3 balloons, you get 5.
Perfect.
Right. Stand at the line, 60 feet back. So, what cantrip are you using?
I will be using Mind Sliver.
Mind Sliver. Okay.
What's the intelligence?
Actually,
save
how
for
does
balloon?
these work with saves? I was gonna say, how do these work with saves? These balloons, does that function, or does it need to be an attack roll?
Has to be an attack roll.
I was going to say, also, I'm pretty sure balloons would be immune to psychic damage. Just saying.
I mean, not really. Like,
They have no brain.
Fuck. I don't actually have. I don't actually have any to hit cantrips. Then all of mine are
Do you need a
saving
ring?
throws. I will take a ring. None of mine are effective against the.
She passes over a ring that can give a quick access to a firebolt in a pinch.
Perfect.
So, whatever your spellcasting modifier is, for mechanically, what you need to hit, the first balloon has an AC of 12, second balloon has an AC of 14, and the third balloon has an AC of 16. Each balloon has 3 HP.
Okay. Perfect. Cool. And it just said this uses just stand like whatever your spellcasting modifier
Whatever your
is.
spellcasting modifier is. It merely
Sweet.
helps you channel the spell.
Right. I will.
So you got to be lucky twice. You got to hit it and do enough damage.
And do enough
It
damage.
was 1, 5, and what?
1, 3, and
Ticket.
5.
So a total of 8 as well.
Right. Emmeline prepares herself there. Gets the
Total
ring on.
5 if you get it. So you get either 1 for popping 1, 3 for popping
Mhm.
2, or 5 if you get all 3.
Oh,
So the first balloon's worth
Yep,
1,
yep,
second
yep.
balloon's worth 2 more, and the third balloon's worth 2 more, basically.
Yeah.
So, Emmeline, as
Cool.
she clicks her fingers, the balloons
Steps up.
summon up and inflate.
All right, first one. That's a really shit roll. That's a 12 to hit.
12 is the AC of the first one.
Fuck me, that is a shit roll. Okay, that is
Let's go.
4 damage.
4 damage. It poof, pop.
All right. Second one.
Nice one.
Hopefully this is better. That's a nat 20 on the next one.
Okay,
Let's
roll me
go.
damage, don't double one it.
Nope, that is... That's 9 damage.
Simple.
Ooh, that was satisfying. Can you do that again?
That was a really good sound.
That was a really good sound, Des. That was good.
That was really enjoyable.
It pops,
and then
third
the
one
next-
hardest to hit.
I was sure Discord was going to cut that
yes.
off.
That is 18 plus
Okay,
modifiers.
roll me your damage.
I hope it's the same amount of HP because that is 3 on the dice.
3 on the dot.
Yeah.
Another
that
one
makes me
pops.
so happy.
As she goes, very
Perfect.
good. She kind of claps a little bit. I'll take that ring back for your token.
Of course.
She
Thank
hands you
you.
5 tokens.
Thanks for the tokens. Like stashes it, and I imagine like a little spare little
You're like,
pouch.
scroll these away.
Yeah.
Next
Little
up.
raccoon hands.
well, while she's got the ring, go on, Ali. This should be
Okay, right though.
exciting.
What is Ali's spellcasting modifier?
If you do not have a spellcasting modifier, it uses intelligence as base if you do not have one innately.
Right.
So
If you have something
technically,
innately,
so it's not an innate thing, but my focus techniques go off my wisdom.
I'll allow it.
Hell yeah. Not that my wisdom's good, but still. So
Better than a
would it be
-1, right?
proficiency plus wisdom or just wisdom?
Just wisdom.
Cool. Awesome. All right, first one. 13 plus 3
Hits. Roll me one.
and 5.
5.
At least.
It looks
Right.
like it scorches back on your hand, just sending ash.
Ali is
getting one of
looking
those
like
rings.
slightly terrified and very concerned.
She looks like it. Unexpected, but well done. Go for the next.
The second one like misfires and scrapes along the ground as they go to 3 plus 3.
Ooh. Tough luck.
Okay.
One more. So you can try the same balloon again. You don't have to go for the strongest one.
I'll go the same again. And third one is a 19 total
19.
for the second balloon. I need to do damage. Yeah, 5 again.
5 again. I would be very surprised if these balloons did not pop with 3 HP. But as you go,
Yeah.
well, better than expected. She kind of pinches out 3 tickets and hands them across to you.
Give the ring back. I don't think magic is my strong suit, but thank you.
No, but you did well.
All right,
Can we
Leo,
collect
show us how
those
it's done.
rings?
You can. You have to get them from the prize tent with Elvineth.
Oh, good to know. Thank you. One comes out. Give it a bit of a drummer's spin.
Oh, we have a show off.
I'll take a dueling pose. All right, let's party.
Serpent sword here.
She kind of stands
Good.
behind. She walks behind you, stands a bit. She kind of kicks your right foot to be a little bit further out. She goes, almost.
Scared Potter.
My father will hear
Scared
about this.
Popper.
You wish. Scared Papa.
Good. It's good.
That's both a boomer
Alright,
joke and a balloon joke.
A booming joke.
The first one,
Blade.
the arcane sigil is going to start melting in front of the wand as I cast Chill Touch. All right. Oh yeah, 15 on the dice plus 1,000,000.
15 on the dice on damage.
Yeah, sure. D8 for Chill Touch. It's 7 on the dice.
7 on the dice.
There.
Nice one.
We need to come back.
It's always
and keep
exactly
doing
the
this.
same noise. It's amazing.
Well, they're
You guys
magical
keep doing
balloons.
this. I get stabbed off screen by Shaz for not stopping this at midnight.
Nah.
Imagine if there were
Cool.
5 of us.
Oh God.
The second one, the arcane sigils are going to collect around the wand and then shatter in frost as I cast Ray of Frost.
Oh, geez,
These are all
showing
the
off.
same mechanical thing. I just
but
wanted
you're
to
just
flex a
showing off
little.
for the teacher.
Yeah. That is a
Showing your
15
skill
on the
set.
dice plus 6,
Hits.
21.
And the
Oh,
third
its
one's a
movement speed
fireball.
is its movement speed is reduced by 10 feet. That's 4 on the dice.
I'll try and make this a little bit different. A colder pop. A more
It was a
limp.
slower one.
Cool.
Ew.
And then the
Ellie
third,
starts
the wand is going to catch a light and then shrink and shoot out as I cast Firebolt.
Ellie starts like a clap from the crowd.
That is a 17 on the dice plus 6, 23.
It's roll that damage.
Hey!
Firebolt is a D10.
D10.
That is a 4 on the dice.
4 on the dice.
Let's
Last
go.
balloon. And she looks, she goes,
Well
you have been
done.
practicing your spells and your dueling. Very good.
I've had a bit of practice.
She counts out 5 tickets and passes them over to you. It was very well done. That's what I like to see.
Good work, everyone.
Good teacher. Thank you.
Did you get your extra ticket?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've got it.
Awesome. Just checking.
Thank you.
I've got a queue.
Yes, we'll get
Carry
out
on.
of the way.
Okay.
It's you. As you're kind of making your way to the next one, you hear Leo buying tickets. As a student bumps into you.
How many have you got?
Not here.
How many have you got? It's a
Not here.
number, not a show off.
Enough. Kind of pulls his cloak to the side a little bit. You just see like lines of festival tickets kind of going down the legs of the coat.
I would like to see if they're forgeries.
Give me a quick perception check as they flash them.
Cool. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. 18.
From a glance, they could be genuine.
Are they real in terms of like Ali would say if they're illusions or not? This is a magic school after all.
That would be the exact same check Leo's done. So why would you do it?
Would it be? Okay.
Yeah.
No, all good. Yeah.
No, it's okay to ask.
I was I always thought that illusions was an
You'd need a
intelligence check,
bit
but
with
all
how
good.
quick you flash him. You'd need a longer time to analyze and to figure out if it's illusion.
Cool. Awesome.
He's very, very purposely going flash, like
Yeah,
show
yeah,
he
yeah.
has tickets.
Easy.
This is
Where can we find
Marora. You know him as a local troublemaker in the school. Good student, but never up to good.
Where do I find you, Marora?
Cafeteria.
Maybe later. Okay, got you. I'll see you later.
Gives you a quick shake. Hurries off. This dude's selling oregano around the school. He's not a good dude.
Oh, I'm sure I've done some bullshit for him at some point. Hey, that guy
He's
knows how to
definitely paid you
tinker.
to do his homework.
Yeah.
As he kind of
I mean,
scurries
question-
off. Human guy.
Your turn, Ali. Where are we going?
That's a good point. What are the options again? You got riddles.
So you've got the
maze.
dunk tank, you've got the
potions.
find familiar obstacle course, you've got the iron stomach, or you've got riddles.
It's about time for a lunch. Iron stomach.
This is going to be great.
As you make
And,
your way
as-
up.
As we're just walking, Ali sort of just very quietly just says, "Hey, we could always potentially rat out your friend for tickets."
Well, we could.
That is a
But-
despicable behavior.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Let's keep that in our back pocket in case we're a bit short.
Yes.
Yes.
So you find as you go
Promise
to
of
this
fake money.
Yeah.
a large kind of tent where you see inside there is a very well dressed piney dried kind of individual wearing kind of normally seen in like flowing robes of like deep browns and always has an ebony wand kind of holstered at the side. Her hair is kind of like this similar like ebony mahogany kind of hues, kind of just tied up in a bun right now. She's got various vials in front of her. Well, hello.
Hello, Professor.
How are we?
Very good, thank
Is
you. And
Brambleberry?
yourself?
This is Calliope
Yeah.
Brambleberry, yes.
Cool.
Are you here to partake in a bit of a challenge?
Of course.
Simple enough. No complicated rules. Drink all 5 drafts, don't get sick. That is it.
Right though.
As
Who's up
I
first?
must warn you, they are various samplings of potions I've made. Not with perfect recipes. If you drink them in the right order, they could cancel each other out, but could also just tough it through if you think your stomach good enough.
Question, Des, is there anyone watching? Like, is it like a crowd?
There's like a few people like that are like lining up and inside the tent watching.
Why don't you go first, Ellie? I've seen how well you can handle drinks. Well, show us how it's done.
Right though.
Hair of the dog.
True. Hair of the dog.
D4.
So
Thank you.
there is one that is like a bright yellow, one that is a deep green, one that is like a sunset orange, one that is like a sea blue, and one that is like blood moon red.
Do I recognize any of these potions?
You, from here, assume they've probably been dyed. Once you get up and smell them, you could probably try and make a guess.
Cool.
So I'm going to type
Hit
them
me
in
with
roll
those-
20 here for you guys. So
Yeah,
it's just
the-
going to be
Colors. Let's see if color theory can do anything for me here.
so yellow, green, orange, blue, red.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, I'm not ashamed of making a fool of myself. With the aim of trying to discern anything about any of these potions.
No.
Sit tight, and I'll go
Yeah.
first.
Go for
I'm
it.
not expecting to make any headway in any of these, but
Yeah.
So
I'll take a quick analysis of all of them.
you bring the first one up to your nose, the yellow one, and it's the best way to describe it is it smells bright. It smells very bright. It's somewhat citrusy. It feels like. Give me an intelligence check to see if you could figure out what these notes denote.
Arcana?
Arcana.
Yeah, cool. That's 25.
Your best guess is this is a potion of dark vision.
Sweet. Next one.
Next one, you pick the green up. It's muddy, it's earthy, it's very grassroots. Give me another Arcana check.
11.
11. It could be bark skin. It could be animal speaking.
Mhm.
Cool. Next one. Orange.
It's spicy. As you, that opens the sinuses.
Nathan knows what this is, but
What does Nathan think it is?
Dragon's breath.
I won't even ask for a check. Good guess. It is a potion of fire breath.
And would Leo know as well?
Lone Wolf Clan raiding over the party of 3.
It's-
Welcome on.
it's-
Can you come
Hey.
take a seat?
Hey, how we
Welcome.
doing, Line Wolf?
Welcome.
Welcome into our little festival episode. We're doing a bit of a potion drinking contest to see if you get sick.
Awesome.
So next one, the blue.
Yeah. 21.
21. It's deep. It's sea salt. It's water breathing or water walking.
Water breathing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Last one. 22.
Drinking this deep blood moon red. 22, you said?
Yep.
It's the hardest one to
16 on the
get.
dice.
You can't quite get it. This is as you furrow your brow and it smells like iron, copper a little bit. You try and think of what it could be, and Calliope kind of looks. She goes,
Can't pick it, Professor.
"Well, we'll have to pay better attention in class next time, I suppose."
I've got 4 of the 5.
Well, do you?
I think so.
Then drink them.
Sweet.
What does Leo / Nathan think the correct order to drink these potions could be to cancel each other out?
Sweet. Well, I'll drink the orange one first.
Okay. The breath, you cough up this little bit of smoke and ash.
And I immediately drink the blue one next.
Okay. All okay so far.
Yep. I will drink the green one.
Green one.
And then the red and then the yellow.
The red and then the yellow. So as you go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're like, okay, red, blue, okay. So you went orange, blue, yellow,
Yes.
green.
No, green, yellow. Green, yellow, red.
red. Let me just pull up my thing. Where's it gone? You get to the last one, and it just starts bubbling. And uncontrollably on your own side, you just.
Last one's a bit rough.
Bits out
Sure.
chunks of the potion.
I have
That's
a different thought. Thankfully.
That's okay. She clicks her fingers to prestidigitate the room.
Yeah, I'll help
Who would
out
like
with
to
that.
try next?
I'll
4's
go.
pretty good. How many tickets do I get?
It's all or nothing, darling. Not quite.
That wasn't the deal.
Okay.
It was. It's just as long as you don't get sick, you get your tickets.
Right.
Good luck,
Ellie
Ellie.
steps up and
Did I
closes
get
her eyes
anything
a
from the
sec.
red one?
I'm
drinking
not going to reveal anything until the end of the contest, so no one else can
Yep.
figure it out.
Yep.
But I will share the information that I have.
See, respectfully, that means nothing to Ali. Ali's drunk enough potions in her time to know that,
Ali's drunk enough.
potions are potions. Yeah, basically. Now she's had plenty of, tinctures and stuff from quacks and doctors all trying to cure her. A lot of them haven't worked. None of them have worked. Instead, Ali closes her eyes and remembers the sight of sea mist splashing up against cliffs and the rainbows that they create. Start with red, orange, yellow, Richard of York, green, blue.
Ali drinks them all.
Yep.
She's okay.
Ooh.
As she looks, she goes, "Darling, did you have any idea what any of was in those? You did not sniff them. You just knocked them back one by one."
No, I trusted that none of them would kill me any worse than I'm already,
Good job. As she hands you 5 tokens.
Thank you. Let's go, baby.
Nice.
That
We'll
feels
need to
good.
mix up the colours now that someone's gotten that combination of them gun. As she clicks her fingers and the potions shift in colour. One being a bright white, one being a red, one being like this minty blue, one being yellow now, and one being completely black.
Was that just coincidence that the rainbow worked, or was that the actual
That was the
solution?
first pattern I was looking for.
Hell yeah, nice.
Emmeline, do you wish to try?
I don't think anyone wants to see me hurl my guts up, yeah?
Yes, I do. Come on, you can't pussy out of 2 of them.
Sally's voice just like appears on the other side. I do.
Oh, come on, Emmeline, I need
Literally
the
just
tickets.
standing next to you. You can't pussy out of 2. Come on.
It is not pussying out, it is just not befitting.
I need the tickets, please.
Well, when I fail, we won't get any tickets, but let's see how
So
this
it's
goes.
a bright
That's
white,
Dean.
a kind of more salmony red, a minty blue, a very pale yellow, and then complete black.
So Emmeline doesn't have proficiency with alchemist kits or anything like that. However, she does have proficiency with poisoners kit. So, using that, can Emmeline try and that particular avenue of expertise, try to figure out something with these potions.
Bring the first one up to your nose and you can make a check.
Yep. Sniffing all of them, looking at each of them.
So, you bring up the first one, this pure white one, and instantly you recognize the smell. This is some form of potion of healing. Easily for any adventure to figure out.
And that was the red one, you said?
The white one.
The white one? Yep.
Next is the salmon one.
Yep, next is salmon.
So,
And then the next one?
you bring it up to your nose.
Potion of fish.
mulch
It's an
salmon.
odd one. It smells rocky. Give me a check.
Okay, what do I make for the check? What do I roll?
Give me a check with intelligence and proficiency if you're proficient in poisoners.
Yeah.
Watch this be a. You've heard of Trident of Fish Command. What about Potion of Fish Command?
That's a stone skin.
That's a 14.
It's rocky. You have 2 running theories. Potion of stone skin or potion of climbing.
Alright, moving on to the blue one.
Moving on to the blue
Minty
one.
blue.
The second you breathe it in, it makes you feel like your lungs are expanding, almost like making
Water
your
breathing?
shoulders rise. Make a check.
Yeah. That's a 2 on the dice.
Nice. It could be water breathing, It could be a potion of growth.
All right. Moving on to the yellow.
It instantly, as you breathe it in, it opens your sinuses. Your eyes widen, they dilate. You feel fast.
Ooh. Okay, I'll make a check for this on here. Is it exciting?
If Raph wants to throw
Potion
it, I
of
guess you
crack
can.
cocaine.
Like haste or something? Is what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Easily one for
is
an
that a
adventure.
yeah?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's me agreeing.
It's
Cool.
a potion of E.
And then the black one.
E. It's in the E.
E. The
Black
black.
one's just printer
You
ink.
breathe.
Yeah.
You want to gag. It smells like fermented foot.
Make
I
it
know what this one is.
fermented
No.
foot.
I know what this one is.
Potion of toes.
Okay, that is a dirty
Potion of
20.
weed.
Does.
It's a potion of giant strength of some form.
Toenail.
So also
Yeah.
think of the
Yeah.
order
Yeah.
of what these could be. The potions may lay out a story.
If I got them correct, there's two in there that are potentials. Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
guys
that's-
planning in the chat what this could be?
No. I'm just
I'm
writing
not.
them down. I have an idea. Potentially.
Talk us
I
through
just
your.
know- I don't know.
I like the level of intensity a color matching game I have put forward it comes to.
And I love it how it shows us three players perfectly as well. The two really
Yeah.
analytical and me going, oh, colors.
A rainbow.
Yeah.
AJ's like, this
Rainbow.
makes sense. Daz is gay as fuck. It's gonna be a rainbow.
Oh, I was trying to Pokemon
Shit,
mine.
that's true.
Yeah,
Um,
nice. What was the blood one?
Bloodlust.
Oh, nice. What's your working, Raph?
Let's go this. Right. And then I've got.
This is all about a giant who likes feet. And quickly.
So you list them out for
Okay, I have
the
a-
people that what you think it could be. What each potion could
Okay,
be.
I have an idea. What I think. Okay, so I think the white is a healing potion. The red, potentially a potion of stone skin. Maybe. I don't know. The red one is throwing me
Or
off a little
potion
bit.
of climbing.
Or potion of climbing. Blue, I think, is water breathing. Yellow is a potion of haste, confirmed. And black is some form of giant strength potion.
Okay.
So,
I think I got it, maybe.
DM me, AJ? I think I
Maybe.
want to know if you got it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out
Um,
where this red one would be. Red one would be.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna throw out an order, Des.
Okay.
Black, yellow, white, blue, red.
So,
What's your theory?
ASIs.
ASI is interesting.
As close as an order I can get to that.
So explain it. Explain the ASIs for me there.
Okay, because black is strength, so it corresponds with that.
Yeah.
Yellow, haste, if it's a potion of haste, that's kind of the most dexy, kind of most associated with speed and dexterity, moving around like that. Melissa can move faster, allows you to take more actions, that's a bit more dex. White is healing, so healing constitution adds in. Now the next two, I'm not too sure on. I'm not too sure on the next two because I didn't exactly pin down what they are exactly. So those two are in a bit more of a hopeful that that's what they line up
So,
with, but I didn't get 100%
As
on.
Emmeline commits to her thing and slams back the potions. Black, yellow, going strong. White catches in the throat, and she heaves. I was looking for
That was my guess as
black,
well.
yellow, blue, red, white.
What did that correspond with?
Strength, speed, growth, climbing, then healing. Climbing.
Interesting.
Best way to climb, heal when you fall.
Nice,
Okay,
nice,
yep.
nice.
Different way of working it out. Different way of working it out.
Good approach, though. I really
That's cool.
like it. As
Yeah.
she sees Ali
Yep.
and Ali succeed, and then Emmeline and Leo gets to just rips off a ticket for Leo and one for Emmeline. Goes,
Awesome.
that's just for you.
Thank you.
Shame.
That was unpleasant.
And
Nice try,
on a side
thank
note, thank you very much, Professor, for your assistance with my particular. Professor
you?
Blackwood spoke to me. I'm Ali.
Professor Blackwell. Oh, yes.
Yes. So thank you.
Very. Oh, wait, are you Alethea?
Yeah, that
it?
one.
Yeah, right.
Alethea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alethea, sorry. Only seen it written down.
All good. Not a problem.
Not a bother.
Anyway,
You should be ready in a day or two, I think. So all good.
thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
go get yourselves cleaned up. Some of you have vomit on you.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I appreciate that.
Enjoy. And she kind of nods at each of you as you walk in.
Ping pong, and I clean Emmeline and myself up.
The smell is still lingering.
People have an issue with prestidigitation. It's funny.
It doesn't do a complete job. It is very small. It is not a
I-
foolproof measure.
Yeah, I'm working from a brochure here.
Which Leo actually is working from a brochure, I will point out.
Yeah,
He has
So I've got
Velomaza's
this-
handy guide to cantrips.
yeah. So I've
Very
got this immaculate like leather-bound novel that's my spell book.
Yep.
Like little brass embossing on the thing, and then stapled into the front cover is like this random brochure.
It's a thing. I believe it's from Velon, who gives that to first year students of handy cantrips to know.
Well, the two of you can grab some lunch. I am going to quickly go back and change.
Righto.
Oh, I'll go for it. If you want to get changed and you've brought something along it, here's the key to my dorm. You can just go get changed there. Then you don't have to run away.
Didn't bring anything with me. I was not expecting to
I
vomit.
mean, we're about the same size. You help yourself to whatever's in the closet.
I'll pass. Thank you. Though.
All right.
looks at Leah. No, I'll pass.
As you're making your way to the exit, you see Salia is like making her way there, looking well put together. Emmeline?
Don't.
Emmeline.
Don't.
Do you need something for that?
Yes.
I have like 4 dresses in the carriage. I anticipate to throw up a few times today.
Perfect. Thank you. That is much better than going back to the estate.
We're similar size, I think. If you
Close
need some
enough.
padding in some areas, let me know. She continues walking on.
Use one of Sally's outfits.
It is. How comfortable do you think Emily would be in a very long flowing dress?
It would have been a while since she's considering she's been a bro for a while, but she is well used to that type of outfit.
It is like
I'd
a
say.
high-low, like high up in the front, low down. The dress falls down the back, low cut, kind of very puffy, like piratey sleeves.
Yeah. Alright. Comes back out to rejoin.
Oh wow.
It's
That's-
well, no, Sally's. She lent it to me.
That was a
Beautiful.
quick change. Oh, Sally is here.
She had
You
the
hear
few
from the tent.
changes.
No. Sally
I
just
missed it.
immediately throws up.
I missed it. God damn it! I was hoping to catch that one.
Cake
I'll,
everywhere.
I'll cheer you up. We've all had a turn. I think it's Poppet's turn.
All right.
Ellie goes and gets some like of those potato spirals on a stick that are at every
Easily
single
done.
festival ever, and just hands them out to
Yeah.
everyone.
So
We're doing
make
the familiar obstacle course.
you make your way. You see a version of Headmaster Kaelstrom Cartoon. He's in like, oddly enough, he's always in like the same purple effervescent robes. This one is just like in a simple like white button-down shirt that's kind of open a little bit. The sleeves are rolled up, and he's got like very much so, like brown slacks that are rolled up to the knees.
Professor, aren't you supposed to be the dog tank?
I am in the dunk tank.
Oh. This is the simulacrum. Okay, cool.
Yeah, this is one that is capable of speech.
I've
What do you-
marked
are you
off
here
a
for
silver
your,
just for lunch.
Yes.
I've just marked off a silver for lunch for everyone.
Perfect.
Yes, we've all had a turn. I think it's Poppet's turn now.
Oh, well, how's your conjuration going? Is it going well?
Incredibly well. I've really taken a shine to it.
Well, I
Insofar
always
as
knew you
minor
could.
conjuration.
For those of you that haven't seen Kaelstrom before, let's go over what he looks like again, because he's a pretty cool guy. Kaelstrom is a Voidborn Genasi. He's sharp purple eyes. He's got kind of like, he looks like he could have elvish features. It's very difficult to tell. He's got like slight pointed ears. His hair is like very pale, but it's got like almost like these veins of purple that like actually go underneath the skin. So, and for Leo, this is the one time a year he can be seen outside of his fucking indigo robes. You're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
That's cool.
That's why I thought it was an illusion.
No. You hear over in the dunk tank, Professor Kaelstrom Cartoon can be fed.
Oh, someone got him.
So, Poppet is ready then. Which course would you like to attempt?
What are the courses?
We've got a small sand-based burrowing course. We've got a various the triathlon really, mountain, swim, and run. Very common. And then we've got what I'm told they use to train a scaled-down version of the Avograd military.
Oh, I'm not putting Poppet through
Tough
the Navy
Mudder.
SEALs.
Yeah, Tough Mudder. Poppet rolls up his fur sleeves and pulls out a switchblade ready to go into the fight.
Yeah, puts on his mouth. You see Poppet's just there, like puts on like cowboy makeup.
Holds his rifle above his head as he goes through the
Yeah.
colors.
He's just got on his
Full
sleeve. He's
teamer.
got a tattoo of the word carrots in a love heart.
No, he's got an upside down love heart and just has Leo in it.
No, it says Maddie.
It's
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
it says Leah, but it's like crossed out and it says Maddie underneath.
Yep.
Born to carrots
No.
on his helmet. Yeah.
Born to hop, surely.
Yeah, born to hop.
Doesn't care at all.
There we go. Yeah, there was something there.
So, the easiest
Carrot
obstacle
Clearwater
course-
Revival playing in the background. So Poppet is a rabbit, which has burrowing speed.
So the easiest course, just the run, is DC 10. Second one is DC 15. Last one is DC 20.
Can she do all three?
She can do all three if she wishes.
What do you think? Which one do you want to do?
Kind of
Alas, a rabbit.
stamps the back legs of it and like readying to run.
That's my girl. I'll give her a bit of a
She starts
scratch on the
hopping
head.
off,
ready
magnetized
to go.
towards Maddie wherever she is in the world.
He just fucking leaves.
Yeah. Oh, see, man. Get back here.
So, as you kind of line up Poppet with the first obstacle course, it's a dexterity check for Poppet, which I'll let you to roll. Poppet has a 13 dex, I believe, as a rabbit.
I think so, yeah.
So, DC 10 as the first one is just a test of speed to see how quickly they can get through.
Which stat block are we using for Poppet? I haven't
There's
actually
actually
asked,
no
'cause there's
official 5e rabbit, I don't believe.
Yeah, I've been using Snow Hair.
Snow
but,
hair, that's a good one.
But yeah, because yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's the Arctic hair, isn't it?
Yeah, the Arctic hare.
So that's I have 2 strength, 16 dex, 10 con, 2 int, 14 wiz, 6 charisma.
2 seconds. That's no borrowing speed.
I
could've
see
sworn.
speed 40.
Speed 40.
I'll send
Oh,
you
yeah,
what
sure,
I've
that'll
been
do.
basing
Let-
off of.
No,
You
no,
can
no,
send-
that's okay. We're looking at the same thing.
I'll just send it to you just to make sure.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking at.
Okay.
Let's call that. Let's call that the rules.
Okay.
Mhm.
So plus
yeah.
3 to the
Uh,
check then.
Okay, sweet. And
Now,
DC 10.
if you wish to try and deceive or to do it, if you want to enter through Poppet's eyes, if you think you have a better chance of navigating Poppet with your intelligence.
Oh no! Poppet's fast. This is the familiar thing, and I want to stay on Kelstrom's good side.
You're like, I ain't fucking with him. He's the headmaster.
No, he's the conjuration wizard, and I need all his spells.
So, first check, DC 10 on the obstacle course.
Sweet. That is 14. I rolled 11 on the dice.
He's boom, boom,
Let's
boom,
go.
boom, boom. Runs very quickly through, jumping in and out, weaving in and out, quickly doing the course, and Kelstrom kind of watches from above. Very good. Poor chap tried that with his turtle earlier. Did not go so quick.
Aw.
Oh, he should have chosen the best form for his familiar. Rabbit, isn't that right?
I feel sorry for that wizard there holding a fish in the tank.
What about that one holding the owl? Just
That's
flies over.
holding the rock.
That's not a familiar. I think that's just someone's pet rock.
No, that's just Morora.
Oh, Aurora's selling familiars now, is he?
Would you like to
Sure.
try the second course?
Yes, of course. What do you think, Papa? Do you want to give a bit more of an athletic when I go?
Kind of just gets down ready. Just feeling himself.
Sure. Okay.
Picture Maddie at the other end.
Good job, good girl. I'll give her a scratch behind the ears, and I'm going to cast guidance on my rabbit. Sweet. Yes, if Poppet wants to do the triathlon. I never asked. What are the ticket?
5 per course done.
Oh, sick. We're going to buy Poppet something awesome for this. Cool. Yes, Poppet will
Gets
do
the chilled
triathlon.
class.
Yeah, has
the
to face
cape.
fight Ali
The
first.
charisma cape. The charisma cape for the rabbit. That'd be so cute.
The
No.
charisma capes.
So, give me another check for Papa.
All right, sweet. DC 14. Or
DC
12.
4. DC 15.
15. I'm going to guidance that. It's 13. Yeah, I'm sweet.
So,
So that's 16.
as your cheers can be heard throughout the crowd, Papa weaves in and out, gets to the swimming section and slows down by itself. Not the best swimmer, but not the worst. Struggles its way
Have you
through.
seen-
Here's your words of encouragement, a tear in its eye as it runs on ahead for his summoner.
Have you guys seen rabbits swim? They have like a little swimming
No.
mode. As they get into water, the ears go back.
Oh, that's cool.
Completely
The little
flat
legs
against the
just
head.
go
It's
like this.
adorable.
It's adorable.
Except Papa grows
Good.
arms and just does a full front stroke.
Papa starts going
Good
backstroke.
girl.
Yeah.
Give her a big old pat and scratch for that one.
Kind of just shivers, gets in.
Oh, I'll dry her. I'll use shape water to pull all the water off it.
Kelsom was a tough rabbit.
She's been through a lot.
You've trained her well.
The training goes both ways, I think.
Do you wish to attempt the final one?
Not really up to me. What do you think, girl?
Kind of just already walking towards the starting line of the next one. Just-
I've got too much of my sister
Yo.
in you. Yeah, she'll
She
do
has
it.
such a competitive streak.
Oh, yeah. This is Maddie's rabbit, not mine.
so, give me a last check. This is DC 20. This is a hard one.
Same scratch behind the ear. I'm not screwing around with this one. All right. Same dex check.
Same dex check.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to get there. 12 on the dice.
We need to get this
impossible.
girl some monk levels.
So, as Papa it starts swimming through, tries to go
How you
upside
think,
down to
though?
pull itself along the cage. Slows down, and you see as starts to show chaos and just kind of snaps the fingers, and Papa just pulls out of the water. Well, don't want
Sweetheart, I'm so sorry. You did so well. Put it back in
pops
the
down
backpack.
off you and goes back to the starting line. Just
Oh, really?
no repeat tries, Papa.
You're not allowed,
Stamps its
sweetheart.
foot in anger, walks away.
Yeah, does the thumper from Bambi.
Yep.
All
Well,
right,
still,
come on.
2 courses done as he pulls out 10 tickets and hands it to you. Very well done, Leo.
Sweet. Oh, I didn't
Very
do
good
much at
effort,
all.
Puppet. Very
Well,
good.
Good work,
You
Poppy.
have a good familiar.
I
The
think so.
best familiar.
The best one.
Any other familiars from the either of you?
No.
No.
You know what would have been the scam of the century? Bring Rhea.
Oh, shit. That,
Yeah.
that would actually be really smart.
Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. I finished your homework, by the way. I'm speaking to the simulacrum like it's the professor, but whatever. I'm definitely keen for some more extracurricular. I've really taken to conjuration as a school, and anything you've got for me.
Just stop by my office in the evening. I can pull something around for you.
Very well.
All right. Time to get back to that
So-
fucking tank. As he stretches and walks towards the tank. As you hear the thing that's repeating the same sentence, just gurgling water. So just get out.
Just to spell
I-
magic on it. Just-
Why we can't win any tickets, I wouldn't mind going to see this tarot fortune teller tent that
yeah,
is set
could
up.
be fun.
Oh, you're in for a treat. Professor Marzer is a unique individual. If you haven't met him,
I don't think I have.
So,
Was he right about the 3 people? His first prediction? With the well?
Maddie did go down 3 times.
Yeah, but with the well, 3 people were supposed to die.
if you ask around, 3
Haven't-
people did die with the well.
Yeah.
Right on.
So, as you go to this tent that's been like over the top done to look like a fortune reader, like a traveling fortune reader. You go inside, there's
Turban, feather.
no, it's just like all these like hanging skulls and like bones. You can tap some of them, they're just like ceramic. As you go inside, there's a very plain looking half-elven gentleman, regular tunic, regular garb, hair kind of long and a ponytail, a little bit of a scruff at this stage. Hasn't shaved in a few days. He's got same thing that he always has around a leather strap. He's got a small stone like small stone at the end of a leather strap. Yes, welcome in. I knew you'd be coming.
This is good already.
I'll from my little pocket, I'll pull out the small telescope that I was using for my divination homework. Do you need this back, Professor? I've made
No,
sense
that's part of your you get that as part of your studies. It's like the books and stuff for my class. So what can I do for you?
Illuminating.
Are you wishing to
Uh,
ask questions to get the pendulum to read it, or are you wishing to get your future spread before you in tarot?
Who wants to go first?
After you.
Go on then, Emmeline. This is all your idea.
All right, I will go first. Let us start with this tarot reading. I'm curious to see what it comes up with.
Are you sure? Is this the advice
Positive.
you seek?
It
Very well
is a curiosity that I am seeking,
Well,
and I shall be curious.
he pulls the first card, looking down, and pulls what is the 5 of Wands.
Ooh, it's sick. I love that message.
As he looks down, he goes, conflict in your future. Inevitable. Brutally necessary. But for now, it's simply brewing. This card offers either congratulations on avoiding the fights to come, or, well, avoiding stuff that could harm those closest to us. It's a pathways, you see. It warns us not to stifle or run from the conflict. But do not keep it locked inside. It could transform you into something terrible. Well, that wasn't ominous at all.
Not ominous at all. No. Definitely doesn't ring true to anything that I know, but
Perhaps you're just not introspective enough.
no. Or perhaps, maybe.
Later.
But please,
Who
continue.
would like next?
I'll go.
Leo, someone whose fortune I know all too well. Well, let us have a think to ourselves as he pulls up. Yes, well, curious enough, your group favors the wands as he pulls the 3 of wands.
Yeah. Do I get 3 more wands?
He looks at Leo and he goes, I see some frustration or doubt, perhaps. You're trying hard to move forward. Perhaps misguided in some aspects. You'd find yourself viciously heading back to something, or delayed on your steps forward. A path you thought you could predict. Obstacles will come. The forest is going to be darker than you thought it to be.
Okay.
No good fortunes for any of you, anyway.
Yeah, you're not very good at this.
Can we ask for a second one, or is it just a...
I mean,
Oh no,
can
I
always-
want to ask the pendulum a question afterwards, but I think it's Ellie's turn for the tarot first.
3rd time's the charm.
Well, let's see what you get.
Let's.
Once?
Oh, my dear, you have
It's 1 better.
an interesting one.
The 53 of wands.
Yeah, the 85 of wands.
Oh.
Lethias, you have an interesting fortune. Many things, many sides to it, many ways to be. As he pulls the devil.
Oh. Oh no.
I
This
see.
is good.
Not bad. The devil's not always bad. It's in what you make of it, really. The devil's in the details. Acceptance, some form of self-reflection, shadow of work in the background, the inverse devil, or your inner devil, rather. Not external temptation, but something sinister from within that can be resisted. There's 2 devils on this card, you see. At odds with each other always, but bound together just the same. An ongoing process, something that requires self-care and self-love if you're to overcome it.
Okay.
Right, so
Thank you.
Ali gets to live, you 2 are fucked.
Noted. Is there a rule on getting a second one in case we want, is another reading with a bit more positivity, or perhaps a bit more doom and gloom?
Sure,
Because...
why not? We'll pull
Yes.
another card. See if there's anything deeper in your future.
Yes, or if it just
Death.
reiterates how doomed I am.
He pulls up.
Just immediately pull death.
Temperance.
Ooh.
Interesting. What does that mean?
It's a fall from the sky, you see this card. What is severed can remain broken. A connection you had could be lost. Something you once held dear, no longer important to you, but it need not be bad. In moderation can be far behind us. sometimes these things seem impossible to achieve. Once there was balance in some aspects, perhaps, of your life, but irrational extremes and chaotic descent can always lead to good things too, as well as bad. These connections of yours don't need to be bad. They're just going to be severed.
I suppose that is a bit better than the last one, but still, nothing positive.
They are
in
not
the
mutually
future.
exclusive, my dear.
No,
I will show
No.
it. Temperance is just beautiful. I'll show it again.
that's beautiful.
Hmm.
I came here looking for a bit of hope, but
And I can
I
keep drawing the
suppose.
card until there's nothing left on the deck. He pulls
No,
up another
that's
card and he just puts it down. He goes, "No, don't want that one next. That was a joke draw. You don't need that one."
no. I'm curious, how much... You are a professor of divinations, no?
Correct.
How much faith amongst all of your other spells and ways of divining, how highly do you place this tarot reading?
Well, I make a lot of predictions a lot of the time. Some of them are right, some of them are wrong. Can't be right every time. And as he's kind of saying that, you see a figure in the background that was kind of sitting, drinking some tea. Leo and Ali recognize this figure. It's a purple-skinned elven man by the name of Calicindir. He goes,
Hello.
"Well, don't undersell yourself. Even Velon's tarot reading, whether it's something you draw introspection from, it can either help guide oneself or sometimes it does ring true. I've often turned to him in times of inner turmoil. Sometimes it's good to just help get yourself answers. Don't be hard on yourself, Velon. Thank you for the tea." Pats him on the shoulder and he walks out.
Prince Kelly. What? Okay.
I told you
that's-
this festival brings everyone along.
Yeah, that's shit. What's his name?
We've met.
It's Elvish. Prince Calicindir.
Prince Calicindir Thal Calzir
That is.
of
Yeah.
Thank you.
Visionhar
Put some
Exandia.
respect. Thank
That
you.
one.
Thank you for the respect.
I just call him Cal.
Motherfucker.
See,
There's
I
always
know.
a Donny.
Ali's
There's
only
always a
heard
Donny.
about him from. Ali's
Yeah,
only seen
we
his name
go-
written down in dossier.
We go way back.
Right.
But no,
Um,
look, he's not entirely wrong. The tarot cards are what you make of them half the time. If you allow them to have meaning, they're purposely oftentimes very vague to help you get meaning yourself. Sometimes they just help us figure out where we already wanted to be, just did not know it. I hope I did not
What
shock you
about-
to the core.
No, it is just, as you put it, introspection from them. Rings true.
How
I'm
does
curious, is this pendulum thing as a
Yeah.
bit more
That's a bit more.
direct?
He
It's
kind
a
of
bit more
pulls out.
binary.
This was given to me by my mother in President Elf. It's where I gain my abilities and this sort of thing. I was close with her. It's what led me on my pathway to this school. So I do recognize we're almost at the time we're meant to end. How are you guys for time? We okay to go over?
I'm good.
Yeah,
I can
plenty of
go.
time.
I'm good.
Plenty of time.
Yeah, I can go.
We need to kick the Americans out more often.
Yeah.
I can do that, or if you want, again, the tarot cards, they're good, but drawing one card at a time is a paltry trick that I expect you to glean half the information for me. If you want, I can do a much larger spread, but preferably at the end of a day, because I will have a lot of people wanting me to pull a card. Also,
Of course,
these
I
are
would
just a
be.
pretty set.
It is a very pretty set. But no, I would be very intrigued to get
They're
the
from the
full-
people who shall not be named, though. We will not name them in front of Nate.
Mm.
They're from a
arch-nemesis.
prior allegiance I had before Mountain Forge.
I would be very
Respect.
curious about whatever means
Upgrades.
of divination that you
Make some
have
tarot
that you're
cards for me.
available. Whatever means of divination you have at your
Well, let's, if you have a
you
question
have
to
at your
ask
hands,
the
I would
pendulum,
be
we'll do both. I always love sharing. I've seen you around town. I don't actually. I know your name
Emily.
from.
Oh,
I've
there
seen
you
you're going. I've seen you going out of the Tavis estate, I believe.
go. Correct.
Interesting. You find employ there, do you?
From what I know, Emmeline's basically allowed to say. that
Yeah,
she's-
look,
Yeah.
he's not
Yeah.
asking. He's more
Yeah,
commenting.
Yes, this is correct.
I've talked to the I've talked to Lindis a few times. Yeah, we studied in similar circles at the start. Give her my best. She hasn't come around for tea in a while. I think I pissed her off at my last foretelling.
Maybe, but I will let her know nonetheless. I'm sure you'd be welcome to come around the estate.
You'd think, but you say someone's hair's greasy once.
That may have crossed the line, actually, now that I think about it.
You
I
draw
will-
a card and it says you need a bath, and they don't like that.
I will test the waters.
Well, he pulls out the pendulum. But you want to ask the pendulum?
Let us start. Is there a limit, or can we ask?
Pretend I'm a genie. Give me 3 questions.
Let us start with the first one. Does Lindis hate you?
Don't need a pendulum. He kind of sways it over and yes. Goes forward and backwards. It's a yes, side to side is a no. Side to side, nice. She doesn't hate me. Just
There you go.
majorly dislikes right now.
So is pendulum always just yes or no?
Pendulum is a yes or no question.
Cool.
This is Dez's bullshit loving fucking stuff with my many sets of tarot cards and stupid shit that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a
Love
joke question. If we're doing one each, or if we're doing
We're going 3 at a time, so
3
Emmeline
each.
gets hers first.
yeah. Cool.
I mean, I'm happy to hold my 2 if you want to go. Yeah, I need to think.
Oh no, I've only got one question I wanted to ask the pendulum. Who's the Judd Nelson of the school? Who's selling Oregon on his way?
Marora.
Marora. Are they real? What Marora's selling?
Kind of sways it forward and side. And no.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks up.
That's-
Anything Marora sells is not real.
Oh, I know. I just wanted it confirmed. Thank you.
You know, that potion of invisibility didn't work at all.
You should have seen that.
No, I didn't say for me.
Where
That I mean because the invisibility didn't work. I was making a joke.
No. You were gone. Students tried streaking. It was a PR nightmare.
Every time.
All right.
if we're taking
Any more
turns with
questions
our
for the
first
pendulum?
question,
Ali.
is the world a safe place for me?
Wings. That is a strong yes.
Thank you.
This question for the pendulum. This conflict that is brewing in my future, is that to do with family?
Very quickly, it goes back and forth. Yes, it is. Hope your
Curious, most curious.
family relations don't get strained.
Temperance?
Be temperate.
Okay,
Well, I
let's
think-
go.
Any more from the pendulum and I will go insane, but I will like to take you up on that offer for a reading one time.
Any more questions, gang?
Just one for me. Will my sister find peace in her new home?
Swings back and forth. Looks positive.
Good. That's enough for me. Thank you, Professor.
Yes, that is where I
Puts
should
it
leave
back
my
on.
questions. Thank
Just
Ali?
before he does, Ali just
Should have seen that coming. There's always
my
one after you
fam-
try and put it on.
you.
are my family in Bellerin safe and well?
That's 2 different questions. Want to give me one at a time?
Are they safe?
Yes.
Are they well?
No.
Fair enough. Thank you. This is Maza?
Velon Maza, Professor of Divination.
Maza.
Thank you very much,
Mazza.
Professor.
The way you said it was like, Maza.
Hey,
Mad
go,
dog,
Mazza.
Maza. Mad dog.
Yeah, me, Wazza, and Mazza going to the pub. Don't worry about it.
Is Maka coming?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jimo's got to meet us there.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Hey, you're the one that invited the Aussies.
He's with the
I
boys.
made my mistakes long ago, AJ.
Thank you. It was nice to meet you, Professor.
Well,
Nice to finally meet you.
it's always a pleasure to meet some of Leo's friends. He does bring quite the colourful characters.
I will pass on your message to Lady Tavis as well.
Just tell her Velon was asking for her. Do you have to call her Lady Tavis all the time?
It would be improper if I did not.
Yeah, maybe that's why I don't go so on. I kept calling her Linda for the first year, and then
That
Linda's
sounds
got the correction
strange.
there, and I still call her Kelleth. I knew her before she was a Tavis.
Really?
We went to school together.
True.
Strange to think of that time.
I could give you stories, but they'd probably get you in trouble.
They probably would. I am intrigued. But maybe not here.
I'd like to think that there is just a massive, like, ball of people that are just constantly around us because we hold up so many queues with just chatting to people.
But I will not hold you up for any longer. Thank you, Professor.
As you all begin to walk out, you see Velon kind of eyeing, and maybe his demeanor changes. Maybe his body language. You're not. Something has shifted. It's not.
Do we clock it?
You do. And his voice kind of changes a little bit. And he goes, all of you. Bedlam. Broken and violent. It's corrupted, shattered on all bounds. Aggression and chaos comes your way. Willpower will be tested. It will spiral further and further. Do not fall fool to your impulse. You must master them before it is. You must be. And he kind of stretches. Goes, sorry. Smoky in here.
Right.
I'll go
What
up
was
and
I
quickly
saying?
check on him. Are you alright, Professor?
Oh,
Just
good.
delivered a prophecy to us, I think.
Des, can you put that in our chat, please?
I can't. That's
possible.
up to you to figure out. Or watch the VOD. I don't have it
Okay.
written down.
Okay. Yeah, no. All good. Not the problem. Okay.
I know the meaning
Right,
of it, but you'll have to.
Yes. Yeah. No, all good. No problem.
I can go back and I'll get it for you. Don't worry.
Yeah, easy.
Everything all right? Did I predict your death?
Oh, yes.
You
Potentially.
predicted the Bedlam.
I will add it to the
Aggression and
long list of
chaos.
negative things you have predicted for me today.
It's for the kids, you know. They do love a bit of doom and gloom. Think nothing of it. It doesn't happen to me that often, losing control of it all. Yeah, probably would have run that one by. I don't really deal in prophecy much. Doesn't happen to me that often. If I did do one, sorry, don't know what I just said to you.
It's all
Did
right.
we go track down that Calicindia chap? He deals in prophecy quite a lot. Read it to him, read it back, let him know what I said. Sorry.
All right.
Well,
It's
that's
all right.
alright.
It's okay.
For expediency's sake, I'll say Leo wrote it down.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll
Cool.
rip it out of my book. Well, thank you, Professor, I guess.
Don't thank me yet.
Tulu.
And for reference, it was basically broken and violent. It is corrupted, shattering the bounds of control. Aggression and chaos could rule you. Your willpower may seem to be spiraling away. It must be mastered before it is too late. You must emerge victorious. That is the verbatim version of my notes.
Yep. Okay. Do we want to do more festival stuff, or do we want to spend our tickets? How are we feeling,
I'm
team?
going to quickly grab a drink after that, but I will
Yes, I
rejoin
think
you.
I'll join you. Do you want some time alone?
Yes, I want to think.
Also, I want to point out
Okay.
for everyone, just for the fun of my own knowledge of tarot and everything, I would just like to point out all today's cards were randomly drawn.
Hey, well done. Good job.
Well done. Very impressive.
The cards want what the cards want. This is Yu-Gi-Oh, baby.
Believe in the heart of the cards.
That's all right.
So, each of you kind of separates.
Take a
little
rabbit
bit.
with you.
So,
I'll send Poppet along with Emily.
what would you like to do now with the last bit? We've got one more activity if we want to do it. Get through it today, otherwise the day will pass. Or we can just. You should have. How many tickets do we have between us now?
Oh, I've got 19.
19.
Well,
I've got
I've got
16.
9 and Poppet's got 10.
I've got 6.
And Ali?
16.
16. So that's total 9.
30.
16 and 6. And how much did Leo have? 19?
19.
Which my math is correct. 41 is the exact cost of every prize. So
Oh, yeah. Cool. One of everything.
I will
yeah.
type you up a list for when I'll just basically
Thank you.
you can get the unique items that you want.
Perfect.
I will read them out again in case just so we can know who wants what.
Mm-hmm.
What you got at the end of the day is a bag of feast for an extra D6 1 per day meal of your choice. You have a who wants to take that? We'll do this item by item.
Well, can we grab the list of items and we'll divvy it up amongst? When
I'll
you
have to
guys
Yeah,
type
we
get
can
back?
put it in our.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, we could do it later. We'll just grab them
Yeah,
all
yeah.
and sit down and work
Yeah.
it out later.
Is there anything
But
anyone
we're
specifically
definitely-
wants between the three of you from that list from earlier? I'll just give a quick read.
I mean, I think everyone wants the once a day shield item.
Oh no,
Like-
I don't want that. You can have it. I want the ring of control flame.
okay, so you get
Okay.
The cold glass.
yeah, that's okay.
Oh, that
So
was.
I'm just going to quickly go
Yeah.
through the list and just put your hand up if you want to claim it. So, bag of feast, yay or nay? Coin of luck,
Someone. Oh, is that
Nope.
the bad luck coin?
good luck or bad luck?
No, we'll
Okay.
hold on to that for later.
Runestone bracelet, that's the shield.
Is that
Okay,
shield one?
perfect. Whimsy
Damn.
quill,
Straight to the warlock.
Yeah.
The whimsy
that's
quill
going
goes
to
to
Aurelian.
Aurelian.
Aurelian as well.
ring
Oh,
of flickering
oh.
flame,
That's me.
that's you.
Yep.
Okay, then we've got the moth lantern.
What
What's
was
that
that
do?
one again? Sorry.
Can cast dancing lights as a cantrip free, and while within the dancing light, you get a +1 to your wisdom saving throws.
Oh, I'd love it.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
Okay.
give it to Ali.
Ali, okay, Ali's got the
Cool.
lantern.
I've
Bubble
got
wand,
that mission.
one that
I'm
produces
having
bubbles.
that. Yeah.
Leather satchel, gilded.
What's that do again? Or is it just a
Just-
nice
just a
fancy
satchel.
bag? I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll be a saddlebag.
The 3 doses, 30 gold pieces, a total worth of ink and paper. Emmeline?
Oh,
Leo. Silvered compass. Nope. Ever burning candle.
I'll take that.
Okay, Emily. Mysterious journal. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Fine cloak, which is +1 to your charisma ability checks.
I
Aurelian?
think we'll give those
See-
to Aurelian. Yeah.
I think give it to Aurelian as a consolation prize.
Consolation.
Yeah.
check.
Because we're
And
screwing with the waiter.
The star map charts, which give a +1 to all divination checks.
That's probably Leo.
Yeah.
Probably Leo.
Probably,
I don't have any
Perfect. I will
divination.
type out the full list and mechanics of how they work.
All good. I think
Just
Bag
get
of
them.
Face should go to Rhea just to boost up her HP a bit more.
Perfect.
And
I
also
knew
her
that
feast would be so
that
funny.
runestone bracelet was going to be a hot ticket item.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so freaking
Yeah.
good. Once a day shield for free.
If you didn't take it, I would have taken it.
Yeah, fair. Would be useful on either of us.
Honestly,
So-
yes.
As
Nice.
the day begins to draw to a close, what would you like to do to close out the day? Is there anyone you'd like to speak to or see?
If people can go first.
I've got some work to do tonight, so I won't be joining you for dinner, guys, and I'll probably be absent tomorrow. I'll be in my dormitory if anyone wants me.
Perfect. Good work
And
today.
you
Uh, likewise.
I was just to
enjoyed that
pop it.
bracelet. Oh yeah, obviously. But she can't speak, so I'm speaking for her. Well done. Shall we? I'll be gone for at least a day, but shall we meet up at the Gilded Rose, perhaps
Yeah, sounds
in a
good.
couple of days?
Sounds good.
Sweet. I'm
You
gonna
know
go
your
see
sister will
Bella.
be here in
To,
2 days'
Ophelia.
time. It's the 11th. She'll
Yeah,
be here on
good.
the 12th, so she'll be here shortly.
Yeah, I'm hoping to crunch something through, and I will be tired by the end of this.
Okay.
However, I'll go see Kelstrom first and get new conjuration homework.
How hard of a homework do you want to get from him?
Hard.
So he's going to give you a thing that will be the equivalent of a 3rd level spell scroll
Awesome.
once you fix it.
Perfect.
Specifically, the spell you will be working on is going to be Call Lightning.
Oh, beautiful.
Actually, no, it's
Awesome.
not. I'm thinking, which is the lightning one that wizards get? They should get one, don't they?
No, not for conjuration.
Not for conjuration. One second, let me check.
I have some recommendations. I've been going deep down the conjuration spell list.
Rabbit hole.
Yeah.
The
So we'll
puppet
change it to Tidal Wave.
hole. Beautiful.
That means
So-
I don't have to take fireball. Fantastic.
And I'll go and
Actually, no, fuck it. It's Galder's Tower.
Yes, I was hoping you would
Yes.
do that.
You wanted hard
That's
homework.
the
These will
only
be
thing
difficult checks. This will be difficult checks.
No, that's perfectly fine.
You're like, thank you, DM. Thank you.
Yeah,
No, because I knew there was
Bless
one
you,
you
I
had and I
never did-
scrolled it.
yeah. No, Golder's Tower I was desperate for you to cave and let me have it. That's fine. It can take as long as it needs to take, but I never have to do a tent again after this.
Yep.
I never have to. Leo's never going to pitch a tent. And then once all of that is done, I'm going to lock myself in my dormitory, and I'm going to cast Greater Analyze Device on the Platinum Disc. That's 24 hours of casting.
Beautiful.
24 hours of casting.
Yep.
Nice. So
And I
it
will
takes a
not
lot of time.
sleep, I won't rest, and I will take a point of exhaustion afterwards.
Well, you figure out exactly how to click the device. And just so I can leave you on a bit of a cliffhanger, we'll figure out what that does next week.
Beautiful.
Perfect. Thank you.
Ali, with the remainder of the session, is there anything you would have liked to have spoken to, done, said, thought?
I just go to Ophelia's office at the end of the day and trauma dump on her. All the stuff, as much as I can remember, even conversations with Rhea
Yeah.
about what it could be, all that stuff.
So, at the end of the conversation, she will hand you a potion called Essence of Woad, which, as you take the... I don't want to call it necrotizing because that's not exactly what it is, but the blackening of your finger seems to subside.
Ooh, nice. Do I still have the progress on the curse?
Yes.
Cool. Awesome.
Unfortunately, those are irreversible. That's our fun stuff. Anything else you'd have liked to have
All
done?
I don't think so. I made up with Leo, probably late Arvo, to get those tips and pointers for restoring my dad's shoulder bit. I think it's a pauldron, isn't it?
It is a pauldron. Okay.
So yeah, just get tips for that and then probably work on that.
And then last but not least, Emmeline, with the remainder of your day, is there anything you'd have liked to have spoken to, done, any conversation you want to
Yeah.
have, see, smell?
Smell. No, first of all, Emmeline wants to give the ever-burning candle as a gift to Salia.
She takes
I
it.
know that you work late into the nights, and I figured this may be a useful.
Emmeline, have you
Useful
gone
source for you.
soft? One night of
No,
spooning
it
and
is
I'm
a-
getting gifts.
Purely utility for you, nothing else. No.
There's no... You say this to me in a very beautiful dress. Love where you got it from.
Of course,
Fine.
it is.
I'll
I think it
take
suits
it.
me. Perfect. It is also.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you. And if there's time, Emmeline wants to briefly speak with Lady Tavis.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As you find her, she's lounging by the fire. She seems happier, just in general, since,
Yeah,
you're not sure why.
of course.
She just seems happier.
It makes sense considering the mission we just completed. Emmeline's just walking down first with some papers in her hand. First of all, I want to drop off these reports from the last mission that we completed. They
Thank you,
contain a
Emily.
bit more detail. Of course, my lady. Vellon also sends his regards.
Velon Maza.
Yes.
As in, Velon Maza of the 8th Lyceum.
Yes, he was there today. He seemed a bit conscious that he may have said some things in the past, but wished to know that you are well.
Definitely an
He's-
ex-boyfriend.
Is he stupid?
Maybe.
Yes.
What did he say happened?
He did not exactly explain, but he said that he made some remarks to you, some things about your hair,
Yes.
and
On our 2-year anniversary of dating.
he
And I
did not
walked
say
and he-
everything. He really
And I
did
walked
not
and
say
he did not
everything.
follow and he never chased me. And that ended that. I'd spent
did
the
not
entire day
say
getting
that.
ready. I had done my hair. I had done my makeup, jeweled myself. I had met him for a nice dinner. And he got a new set of cards. And he pulled a card with a funny picture and it said I looked like I needed a bath.
He did not explain any of that. He was missing a lot of vital context.
Sometimes
From
I wonder if
his
he was ever
description.
aware we were dating.
From the way he operates, I can see he may have not been aware. Head in the prophecies, not on the rest of things.
And you can tell him I'm all right. I've moved on, but
Of course.
Leader bomb him.
Yeah, that is helpful to know if I ever see him again. But good to know. Otherwise, I wanted to also remark that it was. I'm glad I got the opportunity to meet with your Lord Husband,
look,
and I do not know if
you call him
you...
Morvain when it's just the two of us. Don't let people know I'm being this nice, by the way.
I won't. I will walk out of here with tears in my eyes if that is what I
Not
must do.
cruel. Sometimes.
But
I've been giving quite the hard exterior to your friends. Your new friends.
it is loose term.
Sally has regaled me with quite the report of what she thinks your situation is.
I'm curious. What does she think my situation is? She has an
She's
imagination.
assured me that the quill she got at the college is adding profanity, but I don't know why it would write she's fucked 10 times over.
Well, maybe she's
taken quite the
exaggerated.
shine to you, I must say.
She has. It is nice. It has been a while since I've had, well, people. Okay?
Sure. You
But,
seem conflicted. Is everything all right?
A lot of thoughts. at
Did
the
Velon
moment.
give you a prophecy of your impending doom?
No, he mentioned a few things, but they didn't. It was more so reinforced thoughts I've been having. Your things that even Morvain told me.
Very good.
He mentioned the possibility of what could come in the future. And it has left me thinking.
I want you to know that it wasn't just my Lord Husband's idea, although I'm not the head of the family and it's not mine to choose. I know your situation with your own family and what you come from, and their training for you was exceptional. It was part of not. If it helps, it was not just my recommendation. It was Carol's and Salia's. The entire house thinks you're quite astute at what you do. I'm sure you'll prove yourself even more to come when my Lord Husband does make his way over to this realm. You'll impress us even further.
I hope so.
You
I
deserve
hope
to
so.
be treated well.
Thank you, my lady. I appreciate that from you.
When it's just us, you can
Thank
call
you.
me Lindis.
Understood. Thank you, Lindas.
As long as you don't call me Linda.
He did mention that as well, which in the
Yeah.
context of how you
Which
two knew each
remember,
other makes
For the first year,
far
he
worse.
said.
Yes, that is far, far, far worse. I feel like I should go back there and do something about that, but I do not think that would end well for me.
He's quite the competent caster. He would probably disintegrate you if you tried something.
Unfortunately, that is why I shall not. But no, thank you. In the reports, there will be a mention of some of Aurelian's actions.
More?
Yes, you will see them, no doubt, but I have my eye on him, keeping it on him, making sure that nothing else like that will happen again. But in the context, perhaps a momentary lapse of judgment, perhaps something else, but I will be keeping an eye on him. Although I do want to clarify that all of the others acquitted themselves perfectly well. More than capable, more than trustworthy. But I have my concerns.
Very well. Well, that Relian came as part of the package.
And maybe the situation with his friend will temper him.
It does not. I do not really stress. He is a nobody. He is insignificant. He's a low-born peacock, essentially. He makes himself bright and noticeable, but he comes from no great stock, of no great people. His
Right.
father is a well-liked gladiator.
And his mother wants nothing to do with him.
Can you blame her?
Linda's taking off the gloves.
You know she resides in this city. She's in the theatre district.
I know.
She's not more than a 20-minute walk from the very arena that she could have afforded to pay for and have it off. We've looked into it. Lo has gotten further information, and between you and I, this is information you should know.
I'll add it to the list. Pulls out a book. Flicks to a certain page.
Vikram Varma was once a bodyguard for a very well-known performer I suppose is the best way to put it. A musician, a performer, an actor, by all accounts, very talented woman. And, well, there was not the best passing between them. The Sephiroth Lamore, renowned elven woman.
Yes.
She conveniently went missing for not missing, but halted all performances for the better part of 9 months. And then came back.
Very specific.
Just about a
very
year.
Specific period.
Then Vikram had a bastard in the arena and no longer was working with Sephiroth. We assume that's what happened. It's not that difficult once you track down the people that would have taken care of a woman in her condition. By all reports of rumors and Shinier asking the woman herself, it would have been a pockmark on her career. She was to be seen as desirable.
Are we sure it is Vikram's? Not him doing a favor? Taking care of the child?
Unknown, but pretty sure.
Understood.
There was no one as close with Zephyrin, but he's clearly got issues. We can't save them all. Not when they so willingly try to get themselves killed.
Of course. There's only so much that we can do in our limited powers.
We don't know his Asimar lineage. That's the curious one.
That is the question I have.
I want to know who we'll be making an enemy of when we have to get rid of him.
I didn't come any closer to discerning that during our time, but
if you could find it for us, that would be great.
As soon as I do, I shall pass it along.
Remember, if he is an issue, you don't need to take him out yourself. All you have to do is let Carol know. You won't even see it coming. Quick and painless. Or, well, if he makes big enough of a mess. Very long and drawn out while he witnesses the pain of everyone he loves and knows.
That will depend on Carol, I suppose, at the time.
That depends on how badly he messes up the next time.
That is true.
We only suffer fools once, isn't that right?
That is correct.
Well, there's a festival in the town. You shouldn't be talking to a beautiful old woman like myself.
Please. You sell yourself too short.
I don't look a day over 20s, thanks to my husband. Never will, but that's that.
But I will leave you. Thank you for your time in this.
Thank you for your aptitude, Emmeline. We are very keen to see you progress.
Thank you. Sure. Turn and walk out.
So, do you walk out? The day done. Unless anyone has anything they want to do, that's what we're going to call it.
Oh, yeah.
Fun festival episode, guys.
On festival
What a
episode.
session.
We got some good
juicy
items.
little bits in there.
Yeah. I had to end it with a bit of juiciness. I was like, I gotta end this with a bit of style.
Look, you gotta do it to him. But yeah, that was a blast. I really feel like I had some good prizes for this campaign's festival episode. We do one most campaigns, and we're getting higher magic in Quenta, so I had to let them be fancier ones this time. Thanks so much for everyone hung out today. Thank you for I believe someone subbed today. I don't think they put the notification in chat because it was Prime, but thank you for the person who subbed. Thank you for the people who followed today. If you liked what you saw, please consider dropping a follow. We stream every week. This will be rebroadcast on Monday at 12 p.m. GMT +1 if you didn't catch the start, or if you just want to catch it rebroadcasted. Alternatively, it goes up on the YouTube every Tuesday at 12 p.m. GMT +1 as well. That's when the VODs go up. Other than that, join us on our Discord. We are live many times, and our schedule will be going up on Sundays from here on out. So tomorrow when I wake up, I'll be writing it up. And yeah, Realmhunters is a fucking blast. It's so nice to have a little bit of a longer session today, though. I'm not going to lie. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.